Yes,
Better
honey.
internet nerd. Okay, it's cool.
I've never heard of Spectrum.
It's an ISP. I fucking pull my
Everybody
chat
hates
up and my chat's just praying in Latin.
Oh yeah, when you went off your chat, right? Oh, the ghosts got him.
Fucking Hasbro
Witches
came after
got
me.
him, gold. Be
Fucking
careful.
Hasbro. Fucking Hasbro.
Hasbro
him
took
down.
me out, dude. They were like, he's saying too much.
Well, Wilbur's saying too much.
Yeah, but I was the source of it
True.
getting out. So
So what about me?
I mean, your time's coming.
Am I next?
They're at a one. They're
You're
a one at a
next.
time kind of company.
Monka. Oh,
You
wait,
dropping
Wilbur's
any
next.
frames yet?
Nope. We're chilling. I don't drop frames.
Anybody
Wilbur
got?
had to try real hard.
Do you live with anybody?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at my parents' house now.
Okay. I'll just text your mom. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Can I text your mum, Sneak?
I'm sure my mom would love to talk to you. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Just because my mom seems like the type of person to have weird questions about the fact that you're not American.
Yo,
I'm
my-
sure
Weird
I'm
question. Give me a question you've always wanted to ask a British person, but you've been too afraid.
No,
I
I
think
feel
my mom
like
would
you
freak out.
tell me plenty for me to get a general idea. But I feel
No,
like
no,
I mean
no.
she doesn't get those sorts of like she doesn't know that sort of stuff. Like you tell me plenty.
No. Just
My
ask
mom
me,
would.
ask me a
I don't know
question.
how. My mom
Ask
would-
you a question about
You're on gold as well. A question about England or Britain. Because I'm probably the only British person awake right now in your chat. So
Wait, me as well as what? What were you saying?
ask a question about England,
Oh,
or that you've always been too scared to ask.
What do you guys
I don't know.
mean? Oh my! People are coming into my stream like I just started, guys. I've been live for quite some time. My internet cut out.
Says you've been live for 2 minutes 7 seconds. Actually.
All right, you're right. I'm a fucking Chad.
Well, are you not even gonna welcome your stream back to another stream?
Yeah,
welcome
what's
to
up,
the
chat?
Where's your
Welcome.
starting- Where's your starting soon screen, dude?
Yeah, what
Why
the
am I
fuck?
not in the title, dude? Come on.
Talking ghosts with Sootbuster.
They're gonna hate you, and I'm not called Sootbuster.
I mean, somebody in my chat said it first. To be fair, they can just beat that guy up.
Is there apple cider non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
I thought it was
Is
four.
there apple cider alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Alcoholic.
Wait, just alcoholic?
I didn't know there was non-alcoholic.
Really?
Wait, what?
We don't call it apple cider. We just call it cider.
Wait.
Really?
Difference between
So
cider and gin.
The regular cider is just irregularly made of apples.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
it's
I've
like
never had-
non-sugarized
I
juice
I
gold.
think I have had regular.
That's
like,
so
apple cider,
interesting.
but- I mean, we also have like fucking weird cider that isn't a fruit. It's just like
Well, because apple cider is a normalized, like very like common fall drink, and it's non-alcoholic,
oh,
and people like to drink it hot.
what? Why?
Yeah, just
What?
hot apple cider.
Oh,
Wait, I don't know what apple cider even is. Actually.
It's literally just apple juice with some.
Why would you drink that warm? It's disgusting.
It's not apple juice gold. It's like apple juice. It's like tartier. It doesn't have like all that sugar and shit. I can't. Somebody definitely knows the differences. I would love for them to tell me because I clearly don't know enough. But yeah, people drink regular like non-alcoholic apple cider here.
Yeah.
Any other
It's
questions?
more cinnamony.
What's your next question?
I don't trust
yeah.
British food.
Dude, alcoholic cider is great though. What else could we ask a non-American?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough American culture in a way. Does that make sense? For me to have like an interesting question.
I know a lot of American culture, so I
feel
can
like
tell
you
you
should-
shit I find weird about your culture.
I feel like you should get out more gold.
Well, I think it's more because of I don't know. I guess.
I'll tell you some weird things.
I feel like
I
you're
find
more
about your
you're
culture.
probably more immersed in your family's culture then, right?
It's hard to get out of it.
Yeah, I feel like your family is way more emphasizing on that than anything, right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us some stuff you find weird about our culture. I'm curious.
I was on Reddit earlier and I saw there was just a couple guys walking along waving a big American flag with a blue stripe down the middle and wearing like MAGA hats. And then I thought that was strange. And then they started clashing with a bunch of people wearing big black shirts that said Black Lives Matter. And they were like wearing like different clothing. They're like, dude, why is politics a football team for you guys? That's my question.
Yeah,
I don't understand. In our country, if I started going around wearing a Boris Johnson hat, everyone would be like, what the fuck are you? What the fuck, dude? Go outside. They'd be like,
a shirt
like, if I was wearing like, I don't know,
shirt with Boris Johnson on it would be really fucking funny.
It was just really strange to me. I didn't understand why.
It is very strange.
Why don't you just support your political beliefs and
because we have normalized polarizing our issues.
We want to be different.
Yeah.
That's it.
And our president currently especially has done a very good job. No, I wouldn't say it's necessarily him alone.
In the negative.
I feel like he has done a good job of leaning into it to the point where he is basically seen as like above and idolized to a point of really scary nature, honestly, to the point where we don't even know if he's going to peacefully leave if he loses the vote, which is what is fucking terrifying.
Well,
and we don't even know if people are going to react positively.
In the UK, is it, or UK, what? Okay. Is it like, do people hate you if like you're one way or the other? Is that how it works? Because like,
well, kind of. We have a very joking rivalry between the Tories and the lefties. So if you're a Tory, you're a wanker. But I would never. And like people always jokingly let that that make their decisions. Like if a girl's like going on a Tinder date and finds out the guy he's on a date with is a Tory, she's like, oh shit, fuck, I can't go.
See,
that is basically like that here. Yeah.
No, because here that is literally a deciding factor.
She probably would still go back to his house. It'd be just
it'd
be like if she'd then tell her friends afterwards, like, oh fuck, I shagged a Tory last time. I fucking, it's like that's that
is a literal deciding factor here. Like people
for sure here,
But that, like I said, like that's because because of the social media stuff that we talked about earlier and like how echo chambering works, where people just follow and get validated by the same exact opinions because social media is really intelligent and knows what you like and predicts what you'll like more. So it constantly feeds you the same information or information that aligns. So you see,
I think Tories are wankers, but I still am friends with Tories. I still have friends who are Tories, and they make far more money than me.
GM.
And I make fun of them for voting Tory, and then we go down the pub still. Like it's not.
Yeah, like some people won't be friends with other parties. Like I have friends in both, so it's like.
Yeah, don't you have like? Don't you like your parents like disown you if you're like a different political? I've heard that.
I feel like that's a little dramatic.
I don't know about for me. Like for me, it's different. Obviously, like Snape probably is a better representation of everything here than I would ever be.
I don't know. I feel like my parents are too nice. I mean, my parents got a little upset when I told them I was dropping out of a highly ranked graduate program to play Minecraft all day. But it took them like one single conversation to tell them that it was going to be fine. Like I feel like my parents aren't really a good example just because they've been very kind to me.
It was very interesting when I was talking. I didn't realize how deeply rooted. I understand that. Okay, this is quite a serious topic, so I can understand why they took it seriously. But like, I remember I was talking with someone on stream, and I was saying how like we were talking about economic policies and stuff, and I was saying how I'm pretty sort of on the center left when it comes to economic stuff, and then they were like, oh, but like, what's your opinion on like progressive and traditional stuff? I went, oh no, I'm like super progressive. I'm all in the idea of libertarianism, freedom to do whatever you want. That's why I love what America's built on so much. I love the idea of liberty and freedom. I find it so crazy interesting. I think it's so cool the fact that if you own land or property, you do whatever the fuck you want on that property, and no one can tell you not to. Which is weird. In the UK, you can't do that. In the UK,
it's very strange.
Well, I can if I owned my house and I wrote on the front of my house "fuck you" in big writing, I would get very quickly the police around my door telling me to get rid of that.
They don't have like
holy shit,
private ownership like law stuff. How we have.
So I was saying in this that I really like guns. I think guns are so cool. I would never want to shoot one, and I would never want to like use it ever. But I just think they're really interesting and cool. I like them for the same reason I like planes and cars. I like the big metal mechanism, chunk chunk, you know.
Chunk, chunk,
and like I don't know. I said that I really like guns. I like the way they look, and I like the way they work and stuff. And then everyone was like, "What the fuck? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot." And I was like, "What? What's that? Why is that an issue?" And I just think they're really interesting.
That's a big problem here. The only reason we've had a decrease in school shootings this year.
I know it's a serious issue.
Yeah, I think I cut off. I think I disconnected again. So I'm excited if my ISP drops. But the only reason that we have had less school shootings this year is because we haven't had school, because people don't go to school because of everything happening.
I didn't even think about. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because nobody wants to tackle this, because it's such a divisive topic at this point, because people like their weapons, people like their guns, they like having them, they like using them, and this is a ridiculous can of worms. But
like if I was in America and they offered me to come to a shooting range, I would love to.
It's very interesting. I've 100% done it. I have one of my best friends is a Marine, and he took us to it with like significant knowledge and helped us understand it pretty easily, to the point where I was comfortable going. And it's very weird. It feels very, very wild. It's a huge rush, and I understand why people are into it.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Two questions now, right. Did you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance every day in school?
Yeah.
No.
That's fucking weird.
I did.
It's weird.
I did in grade school, but when I went to my middle school and high school, we said I went to like a Marianist, which is just like a sect of Catholicism. I think we said a prayer every day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's even weirder.
No, it's not.
No, high school I didn't have to.
Prayer is not weirder than a fucking Pledge of Allegiance, bro.
Yeah.
A prayer.
But like, isn't everybody like differently religious? Oh wait, you were the same religion. Oh, okay, never mind. That makes sense.
Doxing.
Yeah, I don't think very many Muslim people are going to go to a Catholic school, Gold. So I think that's or like Jewish people are going to be in a Catholic school. So I don't think that's.
Yeah. Hey man, there might be that one guy.
That one guy's like, "What the hell?"
Like, why is he even here?
It's like, also, my second question about it: did you know it was made just to sell flags to schools? It's not an actual thing. It was literally created by a dude who wanted to sell more flags.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember reading about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That I did know, but I doubt many people do.
Yeah, I don't think most do.
Yeah, it's not an actual thing. It was created by some dude who was really into his marketing and wanted to sell more flags to schools because less people were buying flags. So that he was like, I need to find a way to sell them, and so he came out with a Pledge of Allegiance. I think
it's a recent thing that like people are starting to realize that you don't have to do it. If that makes sense. I think like 10 years ago it wasn't like you had.
Well, yeah, we absolutely decapitated a dude's career for kneeling during one.
Oh well, yeah, true.
And more people each day are like, wait, maybe he was onto something.
I once got a suspension for getting my entire class not stand for the pledge.
What I think is a very sane idea.
My teacher told me it was disrespectful.
Cool things. I think your flag stands for some fuck things. But your flag also stands for what I believe to be,
Well, what are the chords again?
Democracy.
Sorry. Go ahead. What are the chords, Sarho?
1 sec.
It was like -285. Actually, I'll figure it out. Keep talking. I'm sorry.
Well, we can go on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be the first to say that I love America. I love your country, man. Every American I've met, especially in your generation and my generation, it's been absolutely.
I was gonna say we're the same age. What the fuck?
They've been genuinely like absolutely lovely. Your country is gorgeous, literally from fucking sea to shining sea. I think your country is one of the most beautiful in the world.
California's gonna poop, but
I think even San Diego smelled like a bit of poo. It was still fucking lovely.
Bro, if you think San Diego smells like shit, you should go to Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Some of the happiest times was when I was fucking in San Diego, man. Like you have such a lovely country, and you were the first democracy. Your flag stands.
I found it. Cool. Don't worry about
it. That everyone gets the.
I typed it.
Oh, you did?
Your flag stands for the idea that every free person gets the right to vote.
My cock! I'm from Hawaii, and no one really says to pledge allegiance
that's what your country fought for and stood for.
Americans.
Hawaiians are cool as shit. You guys don't get to do it. You guys don't have to do anything.
And I think your country is fucking badass. But
I mean,
you
honestly,
at the end of the flag, man.
Yes,
like,
at the end of the day,
it's not
like
that great.
I think we have a lot of really fucked up things that need addressing, but at the end of the day, like I think I don't know where else I could go where I feel like I don't know where it feels the same. Like I really I do like being here, but I'm also terrified of what's to come just based off of where the trajectory has been headed in the past decade, you know.
My cock!
Wilbur, I don't know how
Louisiana just smells like heat, sweat, and alcohol, and that's home, baby.
I don't know how accurate that is, but
it's very accurate. Yeah, my character.
Well, that's kind of ironic. Then,
I hate Americans on the Dream Mississippi. That's literally the whole foundation of the plot line that we're on right now.
Somebody told me. Somebody said they got suspended for a week.
At the end of the day,
for telling people for getting everybody to sit down during the pledge.
We have many problems because our country is a melting pot for all ethnicities and religions.
I don't know.
So we have nothing that truly binds us together.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Somebody said that like because we came from an area of like combining cultures, it's hard to find like all these commonalities that really unite a lot of people together from other places of like.
I mean, okay, this is something I do disagree with. I don't think your country is a boiling pot of the world anymore. Maybe it was at one point.
Melting pot, thanks.
Yeah. I don't think it is. I think living in London for 4 years. You do not have that.
I think it's.
What the fuck am I then?
I feel like if you built a mosque in San Diego, people would get pissed. I don't know. I was like, I think whilst you know, I live down the road from a mosque, and it's very nice. You know, I like the diversity of culture, but I don't feel like America is as diverse as it was intended to be. I think
it's kind of.
You're lacking on your diversity quota a bit, guys.
I feel like it was definitely
step it up.
It was for sure there at the beginning, without a doubt. I feel like there's definitely.
Someone said, bro, there's definitely plenty of mosques in San Diego. Oh, okay, I didn't know.
I think it's starting to like. Everybody's starting to like conform.
Checkmate, Wilbur. Checkmate, British man. There is a mosque.
I didn't see any. I did my fair
Hawaii is a melting pot. Everyone is at least 7 different ethnicities.
I don't know. Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know.
I just live by one. Mosques are beautiful, man. The way it's architecturally built is really fucking cool. Honestly,
there's a street quite near from me that has this. It's basically a street for sort of Middle Eastern culture, and it has a mosque on it, and it's like the coolest building in the whole street.
Yeah, mosques. The way mosques are built, really fucking interesting.
Yeah. Can't say I don't love a good-looking church either, though, man.
Yeah, dude. There's like my college's church was so sick. So was the cathedral.
Churches.
No, I don't like you.
Most of them are built before your. I was gonna say most churches in England were built before your country existed, and they are fucking cool. They're like fucking massive,
yeah, dude.
Like, brick and stone and fucking like big stained glass windows that are melting from being hundreds of years old.
Yeah, there's some spots in St. Louis, like not that it's the same, but there's some spots in St. Louis that like. You can tell like they've tried to keep the building kind of okay, but like they still kept like the outside, and you can like see the age of the building on the outside and how it's like they've like built the inside around the outside and kept the outside looking the same as it used to.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite fucking buildings, man.
Where I'm at, everything's like run down. Or like
I really want to go to Texas.
Texas is pretty cool.
Go to what's the convention that's usually in Texas? PAX?
PAX South? No,
there's something else.
PAX Midwest.
It is PAX South apparently.
Oh.
RTX? I don't
think I want to go to RTX.
Someone wanted us to go, right, Tanig? I can't remember.
I feel like we
Rooster Teeth like falling apart. Why would I want to go to RTX?
I was about to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure isn't Rooster Teeth like going through some shit right now?
Oh yeah.
I think I saw something about that.
Weird, yeah.
That's not weird, some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's weird.
Do you have any more questions for Britain?
I don't know. I kind of liked hearing you talk about how stupid we are.
Yeah, me too. Go on.
It validates my angst.
I was saying how much I like your country.
Oh, well, I mean,
I was saying how I want to move there.
Yes, do that.
I do. I want to. It'll be
my cock!
My area is quite diverse, actually.
Oh,
we have people from everywhere. It's quite rare to see someone with
Wilbur,
blonde
don't
hair.
go into Texas in the
Maybe
summer,
other places have similar
degrees.
qualities. But I've grown
your
up in a
country has air
community of all different
conditioning.
religions.
Why would I not like
true.
that?
But you don't have air
When
conditioning?
I went to other countries,
Oh, yeah, we have air conditioning.
it was a shock
California
to
and
see a
stuff,
lot
that's
of
another thing.
similar
I think certain
ethnicities
states
close
don't.
to each other.
We don't have air conditioning here.
At all?
Supermarkets have it.
What do you?
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Take off clothes and open windows.
I think global warming, right?
Holy shit!
They
You,
weren't prepared for global warming.
you caveman.
I mean, I don't know. It's always been this way since I was a kid.
America dub. America dub.
Yeah, America.
That shit fucks your electric bill up, though. I gotta say, if you're not smart about your heat, about your AC and stuff, dude.
Yeah. It's very pricey.
You know, AC can destroy your electric bill.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have it here.
And you know,
So,
it doesn't help.
40,
This is
40 degrees Celsius. I'd be fine if we had.
this is what makes it bad. Is my security and my AC and stuff are all linked to my phone. So I can just change my degree. I can change the temperature of my house and how long the fan runs and everything in an instant on my phone, which is super nice. But also at the same time, it's hard. It's bad because I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna crank the fan. Fuck it. And then I'm like, oh, that's not a nice spill.
you want another question?
Sure.
Yeah.
About things that are weird to me about America.
Sure.
Why are your cars so big, bro?
Because we compensate.
Yeah, you
I
got
guess they are,
massive cars, huge cars. Like, it's not uncommon. Like, I apparently, like, I always see in like American media, it's always like you make fun of the guy who drives a small car.
The hugest.
But like,
I hate big cars though.
whenever I see that on like The Simpsons or something, it's like they make fun of the guy who drives like the tiny isn't that most people? Like, it's just easier to park them, and I could understand.
I never understood that. I don't know.
What's wrong with having a small car?
We like to sell things, and we like to make it seem like the smart option or the cool thing is, or like the conscious thing or the better thing isn't the best. It's what's the largest or the flashiest.
So I've just remembered something I was thinking about America that I don't think many people talk about, that I realized is like really fucking bad,
We also have large families.
This is something I've noticed,
My friend
and I
is a
don't
family of
correct me if I'm
6.
wrong, but
Small
you guys,
cars don't work.
money is the biggest show of success.
Yes.
Which is so crazy to me, because
I think we've talked about this before.
The most successful people I know are poor as dirt. The most successful people I know just have no money.
Our measure of success 100% correlates with our monetary value.
Wait, what is the measure of success in the UK then?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Your personal opinion.
Whatever makes you feel satisfied. Whatever you want. Isn't that what it is as being a human?
That's what it should be.
I didn't think that's how it was here either. I thought it was like
our measure of success is antiquated with our monetary gain. Or antiquated is not the right word. It's measured that way because we were taught at a young age that, one, capitalism is very important and the only thing that matters. Two, we are special. We are very special people. Each person is special, which, like, to validate yourself, that's good. Like, sure, believe that. But like
my ex's dad was they used to live in this really small house, and like they used to have to like borrow money from like me and their daughter to like buy food and stuff. But he's genuinely like, I would fucking kill to be a man like him. Like, he was just badass. Yeah, he was a musician, right? But he was one of the people that actually got me into music originally, along with my ex, who got me into making music. And like, he used to play a lot of Go, You know the game, Chinese game Go? Is it Chinese? Yeah.
I don't know
he used to just spark up a blunt and just play Go with me. And he taught me how to play Go. And he was just like this really cool guy. And he went on tour once when he was like
getting
19.
a good job has become higher than helping mental
and his parents didn't know where he went.
In my school,
and like,
oh,
he just feels like he's done everything, man. He's done literally everything you can name. He lived in like Italy for 7 years. He lived in like America.
I am not a good student, therefore
and he was
my
like
grade.
this, and he was like this
48,
49
makes
year
me
old
a social outcast.
Coolest guy. And it was like you could tell, and like you just sometimes walk. I just sometimes
3.6
pastor in the living room, and he'd just be sat watching like television in 3 different languages, and and then he'd like answer his phone in like Spanish, and then be talking Russian to some guy. He spoke like every language. It felt like I don't know. He was so cool. I loved him.
I think I agree. Actually, I think my parents drilled that to my head, but I don't really see it that way. But
I definitely, I mean, I don't really come from a family of wealth. I mean, my mom didn't. My mom didn't work a whole lot when I was growing up. She spent a lot of time taking care of us, and my dad's a teacher, and teachers don't get paid shit over here. I don't know how it is over there, but teachers don't get paid half of what they deserve. But I could be biased. But
no, teachers and doctors don't get paid shit.
Doctors don't get paid shit.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is why I'm pro. I'm not gonna say this actually. I don't want to get canceled.
Well, the thing with doctors here is that I don't know how it is.
I'm gonna stop myself right there.
That's all right. That's all right.
How long does it take to become a doctor in the UK? Because like
it's medical school. It's the same as.
Oh, it's the same, but does it cost the same? Because like here, it's absurd.
No, yeah. It costs
one of my best friends is in medical school right now. He's very buried, but you know, like the money you get out of it is what makes it worth it here. A lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, he's a fucking genius, man. Like he's gonna do so much, like just so much good. He's just so fucking naturally smart. It's insane the shit that he just knows and remembers and what he can regurgitate like academically. It's nuts.
Your chat demanding I finish it. I'm just gonna say literally it wasn't bad.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Taxes?
No, I was gonna say something and I thought about it and was like, well, what I'm about to say isn't entirely true, and I don't know how to explain it in a way that because I haven't prepared the thought before, so I didn't want to say something and then people are gonna say, oh, he said this, and I'll be like,
out of context,
well, not even out of context. In context, it's still like, you know, it's like for instance, if say I got scratched by a cat one day, and I want to say that I don't like cats that scratch, but instead I say, oh, I'm anti-cat. Everyone would be like, oh my god, Will hates cats, and I'd be like, well, that is what I said, but that's not what I meant. I didn't, you know, I meant it's nuanced, but I don't know how to explain it with nuance. So I'm just gonna stay quiet. Look at me being quiet.
You're doing excellent. It's going well.
Oh,
Will hates cats? What the fuck?
I knew it all along.
I forgot what we were talking about before you went on your tangent about hating cats.
I have another question.
Money.
Oh yeah. I think there's definitely a huge emphasis on monetary gain being what makes you valuable, just because we're constantly being sold on shit. Like it's riddled within our culture is that we have to make money and buy things.
Yes.
And so that really layers in an emphasis on monetary success in order to feel value, that I think makes a lot of people unhappy, even despite living a fulfilling life if you looked at it outside of monetary perspective.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Anyway, question from Wilbur.
Hi. How's it going?
You said you had a question.
Yeah. Hi. My name's Will. I just have a question.
My name's Will. I'm British.
Where are you from?
For the panel. I'm from Ipswich. I was born in Ipswich.
I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. You're British, and that's what it
sounds fake.
It sounds fake. It does sound like a fake place. It sounds like somewhere in D&D, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a fantasy land.
I was born in Ipswich and grew up in the town of Claydon.
Clayton.
There's a Clayton in St. Louis. It's very pretty.
And then I moved to Haywards Heath. And then I lived in Brighton for 4 years. I lived in London for 4 years, and now I live in Brighton. And I live in
Brighton the right way? Is that a different place, or is that just a different? I don't know. You know what I mean?
You put a lot of emphasis in Brighton. It was funny, like Brighton.
Brighton. That's how it's. What?
Is that how it's supposed to be said, or is that just a different place?
Brighton.
No, it's the same thing. It's just the way you said it in that sentence was funny.
I don't know. Am I saying it differently? Brighton.
No, you're saying it correctly. You just put a lot of emphasis in like in the middle of when you said Brighton in it, so it was like Brighton. It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
my question for the Americans. If you had the money, because I understand I'm coming from a place of privilege with this question. Would you? Why don't many Americans travel? Because obviously I understand you're far away from everything. You're far away from everything, which is cool. So air travel will be expensive.
We can't even air travel right now, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
What was your question, Wilbur?
My question is, ignoring the issue of how much money it would cost because you guys are so far away from everything.
Money removed.
Money removed. So we're just looking at the rich Americans here, or just all the well-off Americans who could afford travel.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't more of them travel?
I feel like rich Americans do. I feel like a lot of
rich Americans who've never left their state is my point I'm getting at.
Well, for me, I just don't like traveling.
I
don't think I'm old enough to appreciate it yet.
I think it would be that, as well as America is a lot larger than some places. Like Europe, you go to one place, you can go to like 6 other countries right around it. You know what I mean?
Lately. Also, I have
America, it's like that, but with states.
Was raised to say that money doesn't make the person. The other people in my life taught me that actually it doesn't. I'm wrong.
When I think of travel, and I'm thinking
American values.
Culture, you're not really going to experience a new culture going from Ohio
one
to
state to another. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make here.
But like, I think
is it a fear of the culture? Is it like we're ignoring money here? Because I understand money is the big thing.
I don't really know if
fear of the culture. Is it a
no, I just really think
apathy?
That we are told very early that we are in the right place, and that's the only place that's necessary to be in, which is really fucking sad.
That's the interesting, because that was what I was thinking in the back of my head, but I was like, no, that sounds crazy.
I feel like yeah, and I mean personally, like I want to travel. I want to be able to at a point to where I can like afford to do all this and then be able to take time off to go see some interesting places. I mean, it would kind of be hard based off everything going on, but like
your chat is still trying to tell me it's because of money, despite me saying
it's not. It's really, you see some of the like not poorest, but you can see people that do not have an absurd amount of money see way more places than rich people. Hannah did like a countrywide trip for her birthday in the middle of college, and she worked like multiple jobs, stuff like that. Like she went coast to coast basically, and like obviously not everywhere, but she went from like she either started in San Diego and went to New York or vice versa.
Yeah, I like someone in your chat trying to make fun of how high rent prices are in the UK, but
dude,
I
paid.
I'm paying a mortgage. I don't have rent.
I paid.
I don't know what point they gotta go here.
I paid like $900 for my old house, and I hated that house.
Bro, you paid less than I paid for my apartment.
I know. Well, I lived in some random area offset of St. Louis City, to be fair, but I had literally 2 months into that house, my entire sewage line backed up, and they basically said I was culpable because I was already living there, despite it obviously having some form of pre-existing issue, and they blamed me and basically said I had to help pay for it.
Right.
And it proceeded to happen 3 more times. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not money. It's really not money.
Interesting.
If it was 100% money is the reason people travel, you would see a lot more people traveling, because there is a lot of people with money in the world in general, especially America, because we emphasize money equals success and happiness.
I don't think that's it.
I mean, we heavily heavily emphasize that monetary gain means that you are happy.
Yeah, also, someone in your chat's pointed out before I could say it. Someone in your chat said that it's because of American nationalism is so high, but you have not seen European nationalism, dude. Holy crap, no, America has nothing on Europe's nationalism, bro. Holy shit. If you want to see real hate, go and check out Europe's nationalism. I should say nativism. I should say nativism because nationalism in itself isn't intrinsically bad. It's nativism is the big issue. Nationalism's pride and and to be a patriotic of your nation and to believe that your nation has certain like qualities that exist simply due to the fact of where it is. Whilst nativism is the idea that you are superior in ways that you go to Europe and you will see so much nativism, dude.
I truly do.
Sorry to Wilbur, what do you think of the French? Fuck them. Fuck the French, bro. They fucking dickheads.
Hey, can I have some food?
You have what?
Can I have some food?
How do you need food, dude?
I just died with all my food.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have some carrot. Boom. Thank you for the 11 months of Prime.
Alright, thank you.
Go get your shit, you ungrateful bitch.
You keep taking up thumbs up, missed this fancy
I'm
stuff.
French and I'm in chat. Fuck you, Will. But you're gonna fuck to sleep. It's like 7 a.m. What you fucking making a baguette? Fuck out of here, you fucking.
Oh my god.
Do you know the French call us roast beef in French? That's their word for us, and we call them frogs. And we just
frogs.
Yeah, frogs. A bunch of fucking frogs.
My dogs really like my dogs love the word frog. We don't know why. They get very excited. Very strange.
If you say to a British person, "What do you think of the fucking frogs?" They'd instantly know you mean the French. And it's the same with saying "birth." The French know Yanks. You're Yanks.
Yeah, Yanks, like Yankees.
How'd you know that, dude?
Because I'm educated, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like
it's no. They're all they. But here's the thing though. This isn't nativism. This is playful banter. This is like none of this is full of hate. It's the same way like we call the German. Like I don't know. No, I probably can't say that one.
Your guys.
The Germans call us island monkeys, which is fucking.
What?
The Germans call us the island monkeys, and I guess the only word we have for the Germans would be kraut. But I don't think I'd ever call a German a kraut because it's kind of that's a World War II connotation. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that, but that's the only one I can think of.
I think a lot of Americans are convinced that other places don't have things that we're enticed by or like even experiences that we'd be interested in. I feel like a lot of people have convinced themselves that like anything else out there isn't worth their time, so there's no point in going elsewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fucking depressing as shit, man. I mean, you meet somebody in your fucking neighborhood, and they have lived a completely different life than you will ever live. Like that's just almost a guarantee. Like even with in such close proximity with like very easy chance to have similarity in life, like this person will still be different from you.
Someone in your chat asked what I think of the Revolutionary War. You've come to the right person because I am obsessed with American history.
Too soon.
I wrote part of my history thesis on the American Revolutionary War, and
no
also
way.
basically, I wrote my intro to American history on the Revolutionary War.
What a fucking nerd, man.
For my final sort of thesis, I wrote about you had to write about 100-year span of 3 different countries, and I chose the year 1901 to 2001 in the countries the United States, Russia, and Germany.
1901, wow.
1901 to 2001, so that covered everything from fucking World War One, World War Two, moon landing.
That's a lot. That's a lot to go over.
Yeah,
that's a very dramatic period of American history.
And my opinion on the Revolutionary War is, you got in a good thumbs up move. It was all for liberty. the ideals that were behind the Revolutionary War are fucking badass. The idea that everyone is entitled to 3 inalienable truths, to be self-evident, all men are created equal. You know, the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness.
You're saying things that 3/4 of the people in this chat definitely didn't know were bases of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, that is what it was about. It was about fucking over the royalty, you know, fucking over the idea that
people are just like, oh, T-tax is bad. I got that.
No, I mean, yeah, it's taxation, lower taxes. That's something I'm very into as well. Like, it's basically the Revolutionary War was for all things that if I was alive at the time, I would be fucking picking up a rifle and joining the charge for. You know, this was all stuff that I'm super into. So yeah, cool, good job, America. Nice work. You did a really cool thing with that.
We did the
negative. Thing. If I were to then be a fucking negative Nancy about it.
Oh no, right? you can't do that. That's fucked up.
I can.
No, don't.
Did you actually win the Revolutionary War, or did France win the Revolutionary War for you? That's my question to you.
They did a lot to help out. That's for sure.
Yeah, but not even a lot to help out. At the point, the British Empire were not contributing very many resources to the Revolutionary War in the United States. We were actually holding back quite a lot. As much as old George wanted to throw more forces over there, he wasn't able to. There was just too many issues going on back at home. And then when France caught wind that they could defend their colonies up in Canada, they were like, fuck this. let's fucking help out the Americans, because now Britain's forced to fight with France and Spain on their own soil. So what's the point sending fucking ships halfway across the planet when you've got France and Spain literally on your front door trying to invade you? So yeah, France won the war for you pretty much. I mean, that's not negating, you know, the initial.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah, but then America did prove yourselves later in the War of 1812. The War of 1812 is really the kind of.
My grandpa didn't reload a musket 1 minute at a time for this shit.
I think the War of 1812 really was the thing that solidified America as an independent nation. You had so much strife for the first 50 to 100 years of American existence. You were like you were kind of just gripping on by the skin of your teeth, dude. But War of 1812, that's where I'd put down America really proved its mettle and gained its full independence. Thanks, frogs.
Thanks, frogs.
What the fuck happened in 1812?
Literally, the War of 1812. That's what it's called.
It's literally it started a chain reaction that caused you to murder all the Native Americans, dude. The War of 1812. Andrew Jackson
was a salty little bastard.
Andrew Jackson was him fighting and being a brilliant admiral in the War of 1812 was the reason he got presidency mainly. But the War of 1812 was pog simply because you proved to the British again that you were good enough to.
The War of 1812 was pog. Such a weird statement.
Yeah, man. Andrew Jackson had a really interesting life. I have a lot of people saying Andrew Jackson was a dick. Yeah, he was, and he was fucking scary, bro. Look, can I fucking tell you?
You could be a dick and still be interesting. To be fair.
Oh, he was, dude. Okay, so Andrew Jackson. Okay, he's born in Carolina, right? I don't know if it's north or south. I don't remember.
It might have just been Carolina at that point because they split up eventually, I believe.
Right. Well, yeah. I think they split up before the 1800s, I believe.
I don't know which area he was born in though.
Right. He was born, right? And he didn't have a dad. He didn't have an old dad, but he had a brother and he had a mother, right? He had an older brother and he had his mother. And he lived under British rule. And his mother, fearing that he would succumb to the sort of ideas of these fucking revolutionaries, his mother basically told him to join the fucking standing army, like the youth army for the British, and sort of just help out and be on their side, right? And while being in this youth army, he was ordered to shine the shoes of one of his superiors, one of the officers, and then he refused to shine the shoes of the officer. And the officer beat him over the head with the butt of his rifle and beat Andrew Jackson pretty much near to death. And there's like a famous scar across his head that you can see in many portraits of him, which was from this beating he sustained from a British officer. And during the beating, his brother jumped in to try and help him fight off this British guy. And they both got beaten and they both got thrown in jail, pretty much. They both got thrown in like a brig for like fucking soldiers. And in this brig, they both contracted fucking smallpox, right? In this fucking prison. and they were both like on the brink of death. And from being on the brink of death, they were given pardon to leave. Right? They were allowed to leave and go back with their mother. So their mother trekked all the way across the fucking. All the way across the states and reached their prison on with just like a fucking horse. And he arrived, and she picked them up and took them home, and there was only enough room on the horse for one of them. So the older brother, who was in a worse state, was put on the back of the horse, whilst Andrew Jackson had to walk all the way home on behind this horse. On the way home, however, there was a storm, and his older brother died of smallpox in the storm. And after, but then the worst part is, he got home and he got bed rest, and Andrew Jackson survived. But during his bed rest, he infected his mother, and his mother died from the smallpox.
What a fucking ass!
From
what an asshole!
From that day forward, man. Andrew Jackson hated the British. Absolutely fucking despised the British.
I thought he was gonna hate smallpox.
No, which was one of the reasons.
Went to war on smallpox and beat the shit out of him.
Which is why
that's why we have a vaccine for it, because of him.
Which is why he fought so hard, pretty much in the War of 1812 and stuff, right? But here's the fucking craziest thing about Andrew Jackson.
Oh, it gets even crazier.
Is a duel he had.
Yeah. I know about this duel.
I don't remember the year of the duel.
He literally had like a sundown duel, like in a cowboy western gold.
Yeah, I know that, the gun thing. Yes.
But you know the intricacies of the Andrew Jackson duel, because it's crazy, man.
I had a video of it, like I did for a project, like 10 years ago, but I don't remember.
Oh, tell anyway. Somebody doesn't know. Somebody doesn't know. Do tell.
Yeah, tell.
Right. Oh, so I say duel. Should I say duel like that for you? Okay.
Yeah.
So Andrew Jackson challenged someone to a duel, and one of the rules of a duel is that once one person has fired, they have to stand still until the other party has fired their shot afterwards, right?
Which is just
the stupidest thing.
But it's a thing of honor. It's a thing of honor.
Yeah,
right? It's not about fucking game theory here. We're talking about just honor, man to man honor, right? If you fire at someone and you miss, you have now and you stand completely still, because you're giving the other party the opportunity to throw away their shot as well and miss on purpose, and then hurrah, you've attested another man's honor. This was the most common way duels ended, was because of the fact that fucking just the fact that people would be honorable to each other. They wouldn't just murder each other in cold blood, especially from how long it took to set up a duel, right? A duel, sorry. Anyway, Andrew Jackson was going up against this man who was a very keen shot, a brilliant soldier of his time, right? And they got to 10 paces, and Andrew Jackson knew exactly what he was going to do. When they both turned around, Andrew Jackson kept his gun by his side and did not fire, and the man he was up against instantly spun around and shot as quickly as he could, and struck Andrew Jackson clean in the shoulder, hit him in the sort of rotary cuff of his shoulder. And Andrew Jackson stood there, lifted up his pistol, aimed it squarely at the man's head. Bear in mind, he wasn't allowed to move, the other guy. So Andrew Jackson pointed it directly, cleanly, point blank at the man's head, and then fired the bullet straight through his skull.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Andrew Jackson was labeled a murderer, like a villainous, evil murderer by all the people in Congress. They were like, "What the fuck? He fucking murdered a man in cold blood. He fucking shot him clean through the head. What the fuck? He didn't honor the duel. Yeah, he didn't honor the duel." But his thing, do you know what Andrew Jackson said in response to these people? Yeah, and what? I'll do it to you too. That's pretty much how he responded, and everyone shut them. How fucking scary is that,
Chad? Bro? What an absolute fucking monster.
This guy that was beaten half to death by fucking British soldiers, almost died of smallpox, had no family, all of them died of a disease.
Bro, he really
cleanly shoots a guy through the head. You go up against him and he just goes, "If you keep chatting like this, I'm gonna fucking."
Yeah, he really just said, "Shut the fuck up." Yeah, he was really like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. I will actually do it."
He's such an interesting character. He's such a fucking
definitely some big dick energy coming from Jackson.
I mean, he was a cunt.
I mean, yeah.
He definitely had big dick energy, man. I mean, big dick energy in the fact that he just didn't give a shit. Not big dick energy in the genocide. That probably wasn't the big dick energy bit.
No, that was probably a low point for sure.
Why didn't he get a musical instead? Can you imagine?
Oh my god, dude.
I would love it. I would love it, but.
Oh,
I don't think most people would.
You mean he's a bad guy?
He just shot someone.
Some child is like shrieking in the theater because his mom didn't know any better.
Most disputes die and no one shoots.
How do I even get here?
Get where? Talking about this? I don't know.
Wilbur
likes American history.
Yeah, I was talking about how much I like American history and politics.
Yeah, you've definitely.
I love the foundation of your nation.
I used to love history.
You've definitely expressed it. Where would you move if you someday move to America?
Probably California or Texas. I mean, like, I know that the northern states have some nice spots, but like, I've dealt with that climate for fucking 24 years, bro. Just take me somewhere nice. Like, I've dealt with fucking British climate, right? I don't need to go to fucking New York and just experience it again. You know, like
a lot of streamers go to Austin just because of the the tax benefits and the fact that Austin, despite being in Texas, is still a fairly left area.
I don't really care about politics of the area.
I'm just saying from
politics doesn't influence where I'm gonna
go. American streamer standpoint, that's why people go there. A lot of it has to do with the state property tax stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you tell me, oh, you don't go to Texas, dude. They're biggest Republican state. I'll be like, okay. I don't care. They can vote Republican. That's cool, man. Like, you know.
That is accurate. They are.
If they want to vote Republican, that's no sweat off my back. Why should that be my problem? You know? I don't know what I'd vote if I was an American. You only have two parties, don't you? You can't vote.
Yes. Well, technically we don't, but we definitely do.
The immigration to Texas has been super interesting because it's turning the state purple.
I don't think I'd vote Republican because I'm not into their traditional
They were 2 months oldest
policies. I probably would vote Democrat.
How dare you?
I don't know. It depends on who's running. You have such a fucking powerful executive branch in America. You really have to look at who's going to be the president. Like in the UK, we don't have a very powerful executive branch. Like the leader of the party isn't actually like anything but just the leader of the party. So our prime minister doesn't have many different roles to a regular minister.
What the hell?
For the fact that they're the head of the party.
Don't diss Boris like that. I'm gonna get upset.
Oh no, but Boris has a lot of power because he's currently running an emergency. Like he's running in an emergency government, so he has a lot of power.
That is true.
Well, we're in an economic and
we're in a literal pandemic
biological emergency. Well, we're in an economic emergency because of Brexit, and we're in a biological emergency because of the COVID pandemic. So he has a lot of power right now.
Megalo?
Yeah. I think people are very mean to Trump voters.
I mean, okay, I understand. It is a very dangerous subject.
All Americans.
Yeah, I think we should probably steer clear a little bit, but
it's a little
I'm not saying anything
dangerous.
Bad. I think Donald Trump's a fucking dickhead. I genuinely cannot think of probably a worse man you could have picked for president. But I still think people are mean to Trump voters. I think that a lot of people don't understand why people voted for Trump.
I think I understand because it goes back to like the polarization of differences and how like one side has to be correct and opinions can't be.
Twitter moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I have friends on both sides. I don't really care.
I don't know. It's difficult to say. I mean, it's a lot to do.
Was it with you I was having this discussion, or was it with Scott? I don't remember.
It was probably I might have been involved.
It was when I was saying how the people who voted for Trump, majority of them weren't, bigots who wanted a wall. The majority of them were people who lived in the Rust Belt, who'd watched their jobs go away, and then for the first time in their lives, they'd had someone come up to them and say, "Hey, I'm going to give you your job back."
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the Democrats would go, like, again, I
Which
would
he
probably
hasn't.
vote Democrat if I was an American. But, like, yeah, he didn't. Which
He
has lost
literally
a lot of
hasn't.
votes. But the thing is, the Democrats would go and rally in these Rust Belt states, but
I mean, he gave him something to believe in.
Yeah, they wouldn't actually promote the things that the people in the Rust Belt. The Rust Belt, they don't give a shit about fucking like environmental policies. They just want to know. They like the majority of them just want to live a simple life and look after their kids and look after their wife and give them, give a good life for their family. And that's what Trump promised them. Trump promised them a good life. Trump promised them like, yeah, I'll get you this back. And so those people didn't give a shit about a wall. They didn't give a shit about like anything to do with that. They just wanted to get their jobs back. And it's like the way I described it to Scott and why you shouldn't just hate on people for voting Trump, which I know sounds silly, like in England, that phrase, but in America, that's actually something you need to tell each other. Don't hate each other because you voted for something different. But yeah, like the thing is like, if you were a homeless person sat on the side of the street asking for money all day, and some guy comes up to you and goes, "Hey man, let's go get you a sandwich," right? You're gonna go with that man, aren't you? Even if you don't care, that guy could be a literal Nazi, and you'd still go with this bloke because he's the only person who's fucking giving you any sort of notice, any sort of attention, any salvation. That's the majority of people who vote.
Somebody said it pretty well.
You can't hate on those people.
Somebody said it pretty well. Is there's a difference between people that voted and people that support him continuously, and to the really weirdly unhealthy degree that has been established in recent times. That
there's a huge portion.
I would like to say someone just chatted with Source Minecraft streamer. Yes, I am your Source Minecraft streamer.
This shit's fucking weird, man. I don't know.
True. Politics is weird.
I'm just saying, don't fucking listen to me, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just making shit up.
I think anybody that blindly listens to anybody is stupid. I think if you take either candidate or either party at face value at what they're saying, I think you're being stupid and you're not doing yourself enough favor to look into the things that they're saying and understanding what things they can actually fulfill, because almost every single presidential campaign, they fulfill a single thing they promise, because it doesn't work like that. They don't bust down the fucking Oval Office door, slap their dick on the table, and laws just get made. Like there's such a large process that is done that is way more deeply embedded in how like the Supreme Court works and all that shit than and like all of that than the president getting elected. Like the president is a guide and has a lot of influence, but at the same time, like there are so many other people that influence the way the country works and help get things passed that aren't even like being factored in. Like, I don't know. I don't think Trump's helping by any means, like, at all. But I don't think he is the sole factor that like as to why we're in this shithole that we're in.
I mean, yeah. The executive branch doesn't have that much power. I mean, it has a lot. It has more than Washington would have wanted, but it doesn't have that much. You can't. If anyone's blaming everything on Trump, that's silly. Anyway, questions for England. Go. I asked you plenty now.
I don't know. I don't really know much.
Not that interested in you.
Yeah, British people are weird.
I don't know. I mean, let me think. Let me try to find ways to like engineer it like oppositely. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, let's think. What are some, obviously like guns and stuff are not the same for you guys. Like what are some topics that you guys get very polarized about? Like we have, you guys have very
you want some weird ones?
I want what gets people in fox hunting.
Fox hunting.
Yeah,
Hunting foxes gets British people in a squabble.
And badger culling as well.
What is badger culling? Like attack, like just killing a badger?
Yeah, killing lots of them.
Like animal type deal. Like
culling is like clearing out an area basically.
Yeah. Badger culling and fox hunting are two really sort of like contentious topics in the UK.
Cool.
That's very specific.
Yeah, that's specific.
These are just some interesting ones. So, so like the fox hunting one, on the side of the sort of people who are pro fox hunting, foxes are a pest legally in the UK. We have too many of them. They eat like livestock and they attack stuff and they they ruin farmland. So it's a farmer's right to go out of his way with his gun and kill them so that he can protect his money and his livestock, right? That's the pro for fox hunting, right? The con for fox hunting is that the majority of fox hunting practices aren't done as a thing to help farmers. They're done as a way of, as like a sport. People go out on their horses with their dogs and they could bring a bugle and a gun and they go and shoot foxes and then they post pictures of it on social media and go, look how cool I am, right? So It should be banned. It should be banned for anyone who isn't a farmer. And also, there are plenty of preventive measures to stop foxes getting into livestock that you don't have to kill them all. That's the fox hunting argument in the UK.
What do I
very big deal, especially because
lots of
rich British politicians like to go out on their horses and shoot foxes. Therefore it's not getting banned because so many rich. But it's the same thing as like fucking golf in America. All of our rich politicians go out and shoot foxes.
That's such a weird thing to. Yeah.
Is there a wealth gap as significant as the US?
I don't know how big the US is. In the UK,
it's not great.
I don't know. We have lots of social welfare systems that are very easily accessible and apply to quite a lot of people.
I'm not too sure how it is in the US, to be honest.
I know you guys don't have council housing, which is quite interesting.
I don't even know what that is.
What is that?
Free houses. It's free houses. So basically, if you make less than a certain amount of money, you put your name on a sheet of paper and they give you a free house.
Great way to lose money.
They don't do that here.
I mean, we have like one of the most successful businessmen, like with so much wealth, and I mean, he doesn't do like, I mean, he could help a lot of people and he doesn't. I mean, obviously it's way more complicated than that, but like, I mean, there's a significant amount of people with a lot of fucking money that could make serious good change financially for a lot of people. I'm not saying like hand people fucking money like nothing. Like there are ways to spend your money towards the benefit of others, and they just don't because once again Americans value owning money. It's just the sheer idea of having money is the measure of success. It's not even like being able to use money. It's just like you own money, like you have it. That's what makes you better than these people, is the fact that you have this massive wealth for no reason other than you just have it.
Yeah, well, I mean, to answer your question then, Gold, is the wealth gap as bad in the US? Then no, it's not. If you guys don't even have low income housing, that's fucking crazy.
Oh.
Like that's insane to me. So what happens if you're poor? Do you just die?
You're on the streets, which is what's happening in California right now.
Wait, really? What about if you got like a family?
Nope.
Then you're all on the street.
Don't care.
That's wild to me. What do you not? Is that not something people are getting angry about in the United States?
Oh, they are. There's just more assholes that don't care.
Oh. That seems crazy to me. Like I'd be really upset if I knew that my government wasn't providing for families on the street, like innocent people, and whilst people who murder someone are in a very expensive prison that you're paying for with your money. Why don't you just use? Because I mean, a lot of my taxes are going to low-income housing for people. Like lots of my money is going towards buying houses for people that can't afford houses. So why isn't yours? Why is yours going to prison?
I know California, like, because I recently there's a trend in California that people are actually like leaving, like by a lot. Like there's an actual trend of people making videos saying they're leaving California. It's kind of weird. I don't know how that works, but apparently, according to the guy I was watching a video about it on, apparently like 80% of that money goes to like Social Security and stuff, and like the last 20% is like trying to be distributed to fix all the problems, and obviously that's not working.
I'll tell you what, dude. America sounds like a good place to be rich.
I'm not too sure about that, so someone can.
It's a bad place to be anything else.
Yeah.
Fair.
What other things do we have? Well, you said about tent cities. I don't know what that is. What is?
I don't know what that is either.
Someone in your chat said, "Does the UK have tent cities?" And I've never heard of what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
I really don't know what that is.
They made up a word.
They made it up. I'm just gonna say some shit and trick the silly British man.
So like Skid Row.
Wilbur's smart, so like, you know, Like he's gonna know everything, so they have
like,
to ask
like an area for people without homes. Is what you guys mean?
I guess that's what it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no idea what it means.
Me neither.
There are places where homeless people go to live together. Oh.
What's this stupid or logical
turn your entire country into that. That'll be funny.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything?
Everyone just lives in a big tent.
Do you guys have anything like really dumb, like lawmaking wise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Our country's fucking like 1,800 years old. We've got plenty of dumb laws, man. We got loads of fun ones. Like ones that affect me daily. I've got a big scary letter currently sat on my doorstep that says, "Are you paying your TV license?" And it's very funny. You have to have a license to have a TV in the UK.
Oh, do you just burn it?
What?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we just get rid of it because. Okay, so in the UK we have government-funded television programs.
They are masses of tents in a park where people live because they have nowhere else to go.
Which runs no ads. It generates no money, so that's where most people get their news from.
Oh, so you have to pay for a license.
So basically, BBC is like famous for it's supposed to be completely apolitical, and it has like no. I mean, all news in the UK legal. All news in the UK has to be apolitical.
We separated unbiased journalism in the 50s or something like that. We removed the fact that we had to be unbiased.
Americans make fun of our TV license, which I think is quite funny, even though the reason we have a TV license is so that we can keep funding our completely unbiased television. it's just and like we get Doctor Who and shit from it. So it's like
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who is funded by the kind people who pay their TV license.
Such a good show, dude. Such a good show.
Do you have to take a TV watching test? No.
Who's
you
your
just
favorite?
Buy the license.
Who's your favorite doctor?
10th. But
I don't do it. I don't remember it by number.
David Tennant.
Okay, good. I love David Tennant. I think it's because we grew up with David Tennant.
He's a national treasure, dude. He's a national.
I feel like growing up with David Tennant as the doctor helped as well.
But, the thing of the TV license is very funny because a lot of students just like fucking get a TV and just start watching it and don't give a shit about the license, and the letters just get scarier and scarier. But the funny thing is they're legally not allowed to go into your house unless you invite them in. So they come up to the door. The TV license checker comes to the door. And then he says like, "Hello, can I check if you're running a TV?" And you can just go, "Nope," and shut the door. There's nothing they can do. So I've done that twice. They just come up to the door and they're just like, "Hello, by the way, just live right now. I do not have a television in my house. Wink, wink. I do not have a television, and I definitely do not watch it frequently with my
Where's
friends."
our fucking money?
But they come to the door. They come to and the best part is the best fucking bit about it is that when they come to the door, because it's COVID as well, they come to the door and they say, "Hello, can we check your television?" And you can just go, "No," and then they'll just go, and then they have to apologize to you for fucking being around you during COVID. It's
That's
so
fucking funny.
I love it so much. But yeah, no, it's not like you'd have to take a test for it. It's the same way you buy like an Adobe license for like fucking to use Adobe products.
You just pay for it.
License. Yeah, but no one does. Literally no one. It's like boomers pay for it.
Oh, like WinRAR.
But, yeah, boomers pay for it, but no one are.
It's free, but who pays for it?
You can it's very strange. The UK doesn't quite understand what a TV is though. Like we use our TV because we have a TV, but we use it as just a big monitor. We don't actually have it hooked up to anything. It's just hooked up to a computer, and then we run stuff through the computer onto the TV. So technically, the UK government does not count that as a television. That's counted as a computer monitor, right?
Oh.
But if we were to hook up an aerial to it, or even worse, if we were to sign on to BBC iPlayer, which is like the Netflix for our country, if we were to sign into that, there'd be hell to pay. But then there's also a loophole because my parents pay for the TV license, and I'm technically still I'm still a resident on my parents' address. So I just use my parents' address for watching BBC iPlayer, and I can legally watch TV. So it's weird.
Man, the fact you can pirate TV is interesting.
Why are you talking about having a TV? You just said you don't.
Oh yeah, of course I don't.
If you did in theory, he was talking about like he had one.
If I hypothetically owned a TV, this is how I would watch TV.
There's no.
I don't know what you like. Americans always make fun of us for having a knife license thing, and so
knife license.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, do you have a license for that knife?" We don't have that. That's not a thing. That doesn't exist. You can just go and buy a knife.
I never knew anyone made fun of people like that.
Oh yeah, just look at Call Me Carson's Twitter histories if you want to see.
Wait, what?
It's the meme of the day with the SMP Live group at the moment. Well, the meme of the like decade is making fun of the knife license, which doesn't exist, and the TV license. But the TV license is funny as hell. I always make fun of that. Oi, bruv, do you have a license for that knife? Oh yeah. Oh, someone just said, can you not get in trouble for trespassing? No, you can't in the UK. Trespassing is not illegal unless you steal something. As long as you comply with the police when they arrive.
It's not illegal unless you break the law.
Yeah. So
breaking the law.
it's a corporation thing. So you can't just go into someone's house. That's not trespassing. That's burglary.
Yeah.
Right. But you can go if there's a fucking construction site or a fucking like office building, right? There's like a corporation, and you get into there without damaging anything. So you can like get in there by climbing or by like opening a door that they didn't lock. That's completely legal as long as you don't steal anything. And there's a clause though. As long as when the police turn up, because the police will probably turn up, or when security shows up and they tell you to leave, as long as you then leave, you haven't broken it. They can't do anything. You just walk away.
Yeah, see, because police here just they show up under the assumption you've already done something, basically. Like they don't ask questions. They solve it, and then they're like, okay, what the hell happened?
Also, another interesting thing, we have something in the UK called bridleways, which I don't think you have in the US. I don't think you have in any other country. I think that's only a UK thing. This is something I'm super proud of in Britain. So we have something called bridleways, and bridleways is a very freedom thing. It's the unaltered idea that the British countryside and the British land is owned by people, but anyone can walk there. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you own the land. You can walk there, and no one can stop you. So, for instance, farmland in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by forests.
Oh yeah,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
shot.
if you own. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you own it. It doesn't matter who owns it. You can just fucking walk there because it's the right of a British man. I fucking love it. It's so cool.
You would get shot there or here doing that.
Yeah, you'd get
or
shot.
at least someone would aim a gun at you, asking what the fuck you're doing.
Google British bridleways, dude. It's very interesting. It's our inalienable right as a British citizen that we can just walk wherever the fuck we want and no one can stop us. As long as we're not, again though, it comes on the thing of as long as we're not damaging anything.
That would be great.
I've never been told off for trespassing ever. I've never had any issue where someone's been like, "Oh, get off, go away."
That's weird. That's interesting.
In my entire life, I've had times where people have said you can't walk your dog here, and I've gone okay, and then turned around and then walked slightly to the right, and I'm in a different field. It's like...
Nice.
You had a dog? Or
someone said that would suck if you had anyone walk across your shit. Well, as long as they don't break anything, it doesn't matter, does it? I used to have a dog, and I still do have a dog. I don't know why I said used
to. Well, I guess it's more like, well, if that's already how it is, like people don't care if you're walking on their shit because that's just how it is.
Oh, I've just realized the Brits are waking up. Holvis, who I recognize from my chat, has just said, do you think that the Lib Dems will ever make a comeback, or are people still pissed about corruption, or do you think the post-Corbyn Labour Party will start winning elections?
Jeez. I understood like 4 words. Yo, chat, can somebody tell me what blocks to use for my bridge builder on my minecart? I don't want another Steve Cart situation from the other day.
Lib Dems are fucked. They're not going to come back. And can Labour get votes after Corbyn? I don't think so. I think the Tories have been, unfortunately, doing too good of a job with the whole Brexit thing and the whole COVID thing. So far, they've been doing too good of a job that I think, you know, we're...
I just got asked how I joined SMP Live.
Yep, it's still happening.
Yeah.
This is SMP Live, smile.
Is that Wilbur? No, it's another British guy.
They all sound the same.
They all sound the same.
That's racist. You're a racist.
Oh no.
Neek said it, not me.
Smile.
But I agree. Sorry for cutting you off, Wilbur. Go on.
It's okay. No, I said what I need to say.
I'm gonna be so angry if this fucking drill doesn't work, man. Don't use wood. I don't have another block.
Can you explain Brexit? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't really know Brexit. Can you fill me in? I want to know what I'm voting for.
Someone said, "What are the national parks like in Britain?" Every park's a national park. What are you on about? We don't have national parks. I just said you can go anywhere. There's no such thing. There's heritage sites, which are like places that you can't build on or farm, but we don't have national park is an American thing.
Interesting.
What the
you guys have volcanoes?
No, we don't have any volcanoes.
Wait, really?
Yeah. What?
Well, the volcanoes aren't exactly common.
Don't we have like 5 in the US?
Yeah, you're fucking the 3rd biggest country in the world. Of course you can have a lot.
We have Mount St. Helen.
We have the Yellowstone one, right?
Mount St. Helen.
Is that the Yellowstone one?
Pretty sure.
I didn't think that was the Yellowstone one, but okay. You might be right. I don't know. I don't know my location.
Could be wrong.
There's a volcano in Scotland, isn't there? I don't know. I don't think so. There's the tallest mountain in the country's in Scotland. That's Ben Nevis, but I don't know if it's a volcano. I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't think we have. If we do have volcanoes, they're dead.
Hey, I mean, Wilbur was wanted us to ask questions, and that was my question.
No, but chat's asking questions now.
Oh. My chat is not asking any very good questions.
Yeah, as someone's pointed out that you literally missed about 8 volcanoes, which make up Hawaii.
Yeah, but Hawaii is not really...
Yes, it is. No,
Hawaii is...
It is volcanoes.
Hawaii is also definitely America.
Yeah, but it's an exception, you know what I mean?
It's not an exception. Hawaii doesn't like Americans, though, because we go there and think it's fucking cool and different, even though it's...
Everyone wants to know what London's like. I want to tell them what London's like. I'm getting sleepy now, and I'm just answering questions. This is fun.
You can answer questions if you want.
London,
it helps.
London is really, really wide, and it's...
Is chat wide?
I don't get it. And it's a cool place. I don't really know why you'd want to go there unless you want to take Instagram photos or you care about English history.
I have relatives in UK.
That's all I'd say. I mean, like, I don't know. It depends. If you have relatives in London, then fuck yeah. Being in London with an English person is fucking hella fun because we'll show you everything. But if you're not with an English person, I don't know. You're just gonna unless you're really into English history or you want to take Instagram photos, then I don't know why you'd go.
Gold, what's going on, bro? You want to talk about it?
I have fucking 400 ping. I was blocking and I fell into lava without even being.
We gotta convince Tubbo to put this in like a nice area.
No, it's okay. If it's working for everybody else, there's no reason to change anything.
It's okay for me. There's definitely some compensation, but that'll be anywhere for somebody. But there's
the deal with
my gosh!
Hawaiians don't like Americans cause of the whole like join or your queen will die thing.
Cool.
Do you have Disneyland? No.
What the fuck?
Next question.
No,
have you ever taken the political compass test? Yes. If so, where do you stand? No. Next question. I want to move to England one day, but my cousin tells me I'm going to die the first day I get there.
Ooh,
what? Why? What's going? I mean,
it's a little fucking dramatic.
How are you gonna die? What, are you a fucking idiot, or like, are you stupid, or are you scared of our lower homicide rates than America?
Ah, dude, let me tell you.
How are you, Wilbur? I'm good. Are there any big amusement parks in Britain? Yeah, there's quite a lot. We have some really good ones. We have Thorpe Park. I don't know what that is. We have Thorpe Park, Alton Towers. Those are the big ones. Chessington, I guess, is one.
You like roller coasters, Wilbur?
Oh, I do. I love roller coasters. We have the best ones in Europe and the UK, so they're a lot of fun. Does the UK have a drug overdose problem? I don't know about I don't know about an overdose problem, but we definitely have a drug culture. It's
Bro, I don't even know if America. I was about to say I don't even know if Americans able to talk shit here.
No, America has fucking nothing compared to England's drug culture, dude.
Missouri's the heroin capital of the world.
It doesn't matter, man. It's the fucking everyone in the UK. Every UK teenager has at least been offered ketamine. Like, it's not like that.
Not okay.
Very cool.
What's Obama's last name? Fuck.
He got you, dude.
I thought you liked American culture. What the? You don't even know Obama's last name?
Kind of weird.
Wilbur, what's your opinion on Poland? It's cool. It's a boring country to go to. I went there and didn't have very much fun, but I really like Polish people and I love
Poland's owned.
What are the colleges like in England?
You're boring.
Really good. But, well, I mean, what do you mean? Well, we didn't. Our colleges are universities, but they're good.
Yeah, you should probably clarify the differences, or I can. I don't know.
Are there natural disasters? No. We had a hurricane. We had a hurricane once in the 80s, and that's it.
1980s?
We have a hurricane like every year.
1980, we had a hurricane, and it was crazy.
Oh, yeah,
and that's the only time. That's the only natural. We don't get earthquakes or volcanoes.
Why add? Because I like doing my job, and only my job.
And it removes pre-rolls.
Wilbur, what's your opinion on Ireland? I've never been, but I feel really bad. We're definitely the bad guys in Irish history, and I feel bad.
Sag.
Wilbur, there was that storm 3 years ago that knocked over the bins. How dare you? They are right. There was that. There was the bin. I'll tell you what, the wheelie bins took a right.
The bins never recovered.
What are the seasons?
Never been
like?
The same.
What are the seasons like over there? Okay, so I'm gonna say in order from spring, summer, autumn, winter. It goes rain, sunny and humid, rain. That's it. Wilbur, what's your opinion on Canada? Cool. I'd like to move to Canada for a bit.
What? I thought you moving to US.
I'd like to go everywhere, dude. I want to live everywhere, dude. I mean, I only get one life. I may as well try every country.
I was telling Funny this the other day. There's a league streamer. His name's I Will Dominate. He moved to like, I think like a couple different regions just to do it, just to experience. Like his reasoning was to experience the league culture, because like, you know, leagues, you know League, Wilbur, but like, how many people know like League is separated into like specific regions? So like he wanted to like indulge the types and like see how the community is, stuff like that. So he like lived in like Australia for a time and everything.
Someone says, "What's the fashion like in the UK?" That's a good question. Something I noticed when I went to the United States is you guys do not care about your fashion as much as we do here. I don't think.
No.
You guys do not dress in America at all. I saw so many cargo shorts. I was unfair. I was overwhelmed.
I learned that cargo shorts are cringe.
Fashion in the UK is pretty built into our culture. You get made fun of if you don't dress well. We have, especially London. London's got lots of fashion centers. Oxford Street is very big. I'm very into fashion. I like my fashion quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's a lot of tan colors. Lots of tan sort of like old fabrics nowadays. Normally layered with an expensive jacket or trouser combo. Lots of tucked in shirts and jumpers, very popular. Long sleeves rolled up to the elbow. Yeah.
Dang. Fancy.
Hey Wilbur, have you ever went to Colorado? No, I've only been to California ever.
Oh. Whoa. Wait, really? Whoa, that's cool. Oh.
Wilbur, have you ever been to New Zealand? No, I have not. Wilbur, what's free healthcare like? It's free.
Does Britain have free healthcare?
Yeah,
that's cool.
We have free healthcare. Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Welcome to Chile. It's okay.
I am going to be watching this stream.
It's good in emergencies, and it's good in the case of being young. But you don't want to have hello Crinios. You don't want to have you probably don't want, if you have the money, no one wants to take the free healthcare anymore.
Add water to my engine. What do I add?
What are the beaches like in England? Shit.
Oh, just like one have to be water?
Shit, miserable, shit, awful.
Shit.
What do you mean? They sound lovely.
Britain's beaches are awful shit. Awful, dreadful. Actually, there's one redeeming quality. Beaches in England are, people just go and fucking get high on them. Like they're not.
Yeah.
They're just nice areas to go and stare at the sea and get high. That's all they're used for. They're fucking ugly as hell, and they're painful to walk on.
Aren't the beaches in the U.S. kind of shit too?
No, I loved California, man.
Oh, California is an exception.
And
Pretty
Florida.
much everywhere else I've been is pretty shit.
What advice would you give to someone hoping to pursue music? If you figure it out, let me know.
Make dubstep. It's coming back.
Oh yeah.
I love dubstep.
What's a must do if you're ever in England? That's a big question.
Wilbur streaming on his own.
Whereabouts? Yeah, I'm streaming on my own.
Someone's asking me.
I'm watching right now, actually.
It's called Minecraft 7138332.
Don't tell him.
Not
I'm
this
on my
thing.
own
identity
I'm also on my
that you
own.
to keep hidden. What the fuck?
So yeah, where in England are you going? Because like England could be anything from fucking the Lake Country to fucking Stonehenge to London. Like, where are you? It's like, are people addicted to vapes? I don't know. I'm
Are
not.
people addicted to vape still in the US? I thought it was gone.
I don't
No,
know.
it's still
Yeah,
fun.
it's a very big issue, Gold.
Really? I don't hear about it at all anymore. That's crazy.
It's because you're not in high school.
Oh, yeah.
An issue in high schools.
Yeah.
Places to visit in London. Just follow the tourist spots. If you're not with an English person, just follow the tourist spots and you'll see everything. It's like, they literally, it's so funny. I walked on the tourist route once in London just for fun when I was living there. And it's like so funny how they literally lead you down like the cobbled streets and things. If you just go one step over, you're in a fucking high street, like a regular, like normal paved road. But then like they purposefully lead you with signs.
Wow.
They purposely lead you with like signs down all the cobbled streets and stuff. So just follow that and it will be cool. You'll enjoy it.
How fast
I like that my chat has just become like a Q&A for Wilbur to answer.
I'm enjoying it, man. Dude, I haven't slept and I'm literally I'm happy.
Honestly, I don't care if it makes you feel better. I'm just figuring out Steve Carts and playing Tekka, and you're making my chat have interaction, and
what's Wilbur?
Maybe I'll get a Twitch Prime or two.
Would you ever want to visit NYC? Yes, Schlatt wants to take me to the Aviation Museum, and I would love that.
Ooh.
Yeah, whenever I was in New York, my parents were just like, nah, I'm too lazy to take you places. So I was like, okay, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, my parents were always lazy, so like all the places I visited, we never went anywhere.
I never traveled much as a kid, personally.
Sad.
I don't remember like anything.
I never got to afford to.
Yeah, me either.
I used to live near there, that's why.
Which might.
I went to Disney World and that's it, because I lived very close to it.
If you had 6 seconds to talk to everyone on Earth, what would you say?
Oh,
I know.
A vine? That's all you just do a vine.
Do it for the vine.
YOLO.
No, just any vine, any your favorite vine, just say it in that 6 seconds. Like, haha, Ryan. That one I'll say. That's my name.
That is your name.
Yo, I got a Prime. Let's go. Oh, guys.
Why don't you just link your social media and then you're...
No, I wouldn't link it. Can you imagine fucking all the attention you get
my
from
streams.
like, everyone on Earth?
Yeah, but
yeah,
they wouldn't know about you. They wouldn't. You don't know if you would like.
I wouldn't want that amount of attention, man, from everyone on Earth.
Yeah.
I would. You know what I'd say? I'd say everyone. I am God. If you want salvation, donate £1 to, and then I'd give my bank details. And then like I don't know, probably if half of them do it, I'm a billionaire. So it's like,
well, I mean,
you're more than a billionaire.
Yeah,
half of them.
I got £3.8 billion, man. I'm happy with that.
Let's go, dude.
Is it tax deductible? Is being God tax deductible?
I don't think it's is it? I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
Say. What do you think?
I mean,
Jesus,
like,
are you watching the stream?
Track that? It's just someone donating money.
What would Jesus do?
What are your thoughts on North Macedonia or the Balkans? I have zero opinion. Wilbur really be demanding tithe?
Do we have power going on everywhere now?
What?
Do you just have power lines going everywhere now? Is that what we're
Oh,
doing?
that's Wilbur.
Yeah, that's me. I'm
Dang,
the
Ryan,
power guy.
The power man.
I've been very busy. I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm a busy man. I see Fundy's been playing now.
Yeah, Fundy was playing earlier today. This morning.
Go Fundy. Go Fundy.
What's the vibe in clubs/bars in the UK? If you're under 20, it's really fun. If you're like 18, 19, you have a lot of fun in clubs. If you're 20 to 23, you have a little bit of fun. If you're 24 to 28, you're miserable. And then if you're 30, it becomes fun again.
Interesting.
When you're 18, it's like, oh my god, I can drink. Whoa, this is awesome. Oh, I'm in a club. I'm an adult. Wait, does the queen actually do things? Yeah, she opens stuff.
Isn't she a figurehead?
She opens bridges and that.
She opens stuff.
She's a figurehead.
How does the whole
I
queen
did
thing
it!
work?
I saw Trevor talking today. I'm like, wow, she actually can talk.
Fucking it's open or whatever, so yeah.
She talks, and I didn't know she still talked.
I've never seen. I don't even know what the queen looks like.
I thought she was too good for that at some point.
Wilbur, have you ever experienced an earthquake? If not, do you want to?
Right next to that.
I kind of want to actually. I want to experience an earthquake.
I've never experienced an earthquake.
Every time my cheeks clap, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah.
How many corgis does the queen have? 0. The last one died, I think, like last year.
Yeah. I was about to say.
She's very, very interesting actually. How she really cares about her
3
dogs,
though, right?
She refuses to get any more corgis because she's worried that they'll outlive her, and she doesn't want that for them. So she is refusing to get any more in case the worst happens. Interesting.
She won't die.
She's such a kind lady. Such a kind old lady.
There's no way she'll die.
She really cares about dogs.
She's got my respect immediately. It's fine.
Yeah, have you not seen the videos of her? It's so funny when she was younger.
I knew she had 3, right?
She had like 12, dude.
Really?
Like when she was younger. Yeah,
maybe just the recent ones.
4 times as many.
She personally walks all of her dogs as well when she had them. And it's so funny watching videos of her like when she was younger walking her dog. Literally like all of her guards are like stood there being really serious, and she's just like, and like the dogs are fucking running around shitting everywhere, and she's like, oh, but Bentley, what are you? Like she's done all these guards.
Look what you've done.
All these guards standing to attention with their rifles. Standing to attention with their rifles, and she's like, oh, come over here. Come on. She's like getting proper angry at them. It's very funny. Wilbur, will I get 3 days off when the queen dies? You'll get more. When the queen dies, dude. When the queen dies, there's like a whole like fucking couple weeks we all get off to like mourn her. I will mourn her, dude. Queen's lovely. She doesn't get enough respect. Well, I mean,
you're right. She needs more recognition. She deserves so much more than what we give her.
Give her a shout out, Wilbur. Be a nice guy.
Queen have the most clout, would you say?
I'd say it's a pretty recognizable figure. I mean, even Americans know what she mostly know of her, if not what she looks like.
Does she have a Twitch?
What?
What's her stream schedule like?
I want to Prime.
I could probably raise to the queen on Twitter.
Does she even have a Twitter?
Queen is so underrated. Stream
if
her
she
new
doesn't
album.
have one, then yeah, of course I'll ratio her easy.
Wilbur, what's your favorite American slang?
Y'all.
I'll be honest, I don't like any of your slang.
Okay.
I don't know what's considered slang or what's not slang.
I don't know. You just have a lot. I just hate all American words, dude. I think you're all fucking. I hate it all.
You're just mad we won.
Thanks, man. You're just jealous. Yeah.
This guy's mad.
You're
I bet you wish you could throw tea off a boat.
Like, is clout an American word or no?
Clout's an American word, yeah. I actually learned it. First heard it from a Hawaiian friend. He
Hawaiian?
Yeah, he told me what it meant.
Why'd you say Hawaiian like that, Gold? You made it sound like you don't believe it's a real word.
No.
Just the way you said Hawaiian, you were like, Hawaiian? That's not real.
Someone said that British slang is just slurs to you. What?
Well, yeah.
If I just say British slang to you, am I slurring?
No, only one of them is slur here.
What, cunt?
No, the cigarette.
Oh,
is that It's so funny. No one says that.
No one says
Like,
that.
I think
Yeah.
it's more a French. I think it's more a French thing actually.
It's a dated term. It's
no, literally, if someone's asked me for a cigarette by using that word, I'd be like, oh, fuck off.
Wait, what term?
No gold. It's the F slur.
There's why I'm not saying it, Cole. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I was so lost. So when you okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm from a culture where I could say it in context of cigarette and it wouldn't be bad, and I'm still not saying it, Gold. So. No, it's like we normally just say like a rolly or a backy or some back.
A rolly?
A rolly.
Sounds like a little roly-poly.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of British slang. I mean, there's lots, but I'm fucking sleeping.
I don't like British slang. It's fun.
I mean, Google British slang, and I'll tell you how commonly it's used, and I want to see if you can.
Is cheeky a British slang?
Kind of.
Is it?
I mean,
cheeky sounds British, but I'm pretty sure it's just a word.
Not a word you have. Do you not have
I think it's just a word. I don't think it's.
It means to do something spontaneously that you probably should.
Oh yeah, I know what cheeky is.
Have a cheeky slice of cake or something.
I guess it's not use that much.
Little cheeky
we
slice.
never use a word here, is what I'm trying to say. We never use that word ever.
I like the word cheeky.
Here's a list of British slang, and I'm going to tell you if I've ever seen it. Right, first one is ace. Nope. Oh no, yes, I use ace. Ace is used quite a lot.
Oh my god, get this pigment out of my face.
Do you not have ace?
No, well, we know what the word is, but like,
I don't know what that is.
In what context?
It means to do something flawlessly. It's a verb.
Like kind of video games.
I think we just kind of say flawless or perfect.
Like to ace a test or something, or like ace a level.
No,
like you aced it. Yeah, like you.
Yeah, we use that too.
Yeah, I guess it's used sometimes.
Alter pot. Never heard of that word.
Never heard of that.
What the fuck is that?
They claim it means when something it goes out of your control. I've literally never heard a single person say that. Blimey.
That's definitely up.
Nah, are you sure, dude?
Blimey's brilliant, dude.
I don't know.
Blimey means.
Some dark shit.
It's an expletive. It's a fucking what? Like holy shit.
Swearing.
It sounds like all works from Doctor Who. It just sounds like that to me.
Bloke.
Alonzi?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bloke is very common. Bloke is.
Is Alonzi one, or is that just what David Tennant would say?
Alonzi is French.
I was pretty sure it was French, but I wasn't sure.
Wait, what?
No, I'm stupid.
David
Tennant, when he was the 10th Doctor, he used to say Alonzi. It was just mean let's go.
I'm pretty sure I've said bloody in like the past.
Everybody's talking.
I'm pretty sure I've said bloody like less than an hour ago in this stream. So
probably.
Bob's your uncle. Yeah, Bob's your uncle's a common one.
What? No, he's not.
It just means like I don't even know. I don't remember. Sorry.
It's okay. So you know the internet meme where it's like step 1, step 2, step 3, question mark, step 4, profit.
Yes.
Yeah. Bob's your uncle is our version of that from like the fucking 1700s. It literally, so you'd say you get the food, you put it in the microwave. Bob's your uncle. You've got a meal. That's where you choose Bob's your uncle.
I've heard it before, and now I don't know why I've heard it before.
It's common.
I've heard it before. I don't know how, but I've heard it before.
Everything makes sense.
Oh, bollocks. Bollocks is a good one.
That's definitely, yep. Bollocks.
Yeah, I want to hear Americans try and say it.
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
Oh man, bollocks.
Bollocks. Yeah.
Bollocks.
It just means fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, it's just an exclamation.
Well, shit.
How about this means something completely different. A bollocking.
Ow.
Bollocking?
A bollocking.
Sounds painful.
It is painful usually. It means to be told off, to be scolded for doing something bad.
Got it.
A bollocking.
Bollocks question mark.
Brilliant.
Yeah, dude, you got it.
Yeah, dude.
Do you guys not use brilliant? Brilliant's there.
We use brilliant
yeah.
sometimes when we're watching smart.
I don't think it's used in the way you guys use it though. I think it's just something that
good.
But we just use it to say somebody's brilliant. We don't like somebody doesn't say something profound and we say that's brilliant or whatever.
All right. Bugger all.
What?
Like
bugger all.
Like fuck it all, right?
Oh, bugger.
Like,
yeah, for that
like
one.
Frustration.
Yeah. Bugger all. Yeah.
No, bugger all just means nothing. So it means like I've done bugger all day. It's like I've done nothing all day.
I always hear fuck all too.
Yeah, fuck all is just another one for bugger all. Car park. I don't think that's slang. That's just
fuck.
our word.
Just a place.
That's just our word for parking lot. Cheers. Cheers. Do you know what cheers means?
Cheers. What?
What?
Cheers.
He's saying cheers. That's what he's saying.
Cheers. Do you know what cheers means? You know what cheers means.
It's like, oh, yay. Kind of, is that not it?
No, it doesn't mean yay. It means thank you.
Oh, shit. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers. Chuffed. Chuffed to bits.
I've never heard that.
Is it just scuffed?
Upset?
No, it's proud.
Oh.
So if you chuffed.
Well, I got the antonym.
Chunder.
Ace's test.
What's the antonym?
What?
Chunder.
Did you just ask what an antonym was, Scold?
Is that the opposite of synonym?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You never.
That word's so foreign.
Did you not study antonyms when you studied words?
I thought it was a different word that started with A, but I guess it was just being stupid.
Do you know chunder?
No.
Who? What?
Who this bitch?
You just humegalo the British slang. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. That's their heritage.
I don't follow them on Twitter, so I don't know who they are.
Chunder is vomit.
I've never heard of
these are all super, I'm only naming the common ones now. That's the super.
Now you're making one up.
Yeah, now you're just making them up.
That sounds gross.
A do.
Is that
like you want to go to a do? It's like as a noun, a do.
I thought it was I bid you adieu, like you're leaving.
Oh no, not adieu. I mean,
I was
like
gonna
space do.
I was gonna say like taking a shit. Gonna drop a do.
If I said like we're gonna go to a do tonight.
Like a bar?
It's like a party. It's a do.
Why is it raining again? What?
How do you spell that?
D-O.
Huh.
Wait, it's just spelled. It's not A-D-O?
No, D-O. So you're going to a do, as in it's a noun. So do.
Oh, okay.
That's so epic.
That's
Dodgy.
Yeah, dodgy's a good one. I like that one. Means like sketchy.
Yeah.
That's not just a British one. That's a common one.
A fortnight.
A video game. No, 2 weeks. I'm 12.
Do you know what a fortnight is?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you just put an empty bucket in that thing and walk away, Sneak?
No, it doesn't. For some reason, when you put the first liquid in the tank, it goes to it values it at 999 instead of 1,000, and I guess you can't take it out unless it's at 1,000. So like I want infinite water, which I forgot to bring a second bucket.
Okay, what about gutted?
Upset.
Yeah.
Or like
he's absolutely devastated. Like, oh, he's gutted. Jammy.
Janny or jammy?
Jammy,
as in Jammy.
Like complicated?
No, it's a weird one. It means it means to be lucky.
Really?
Weird.
A bit jammy.
It just sounds like something's complicated.
Kerfuffle.
Ooh.
Like a dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a problem. Yeah.
I like kerfuffle.
Exactly. That's right. Knackered. Careful with this one. This one has 2 meanings.
It sounds like you're drunk or like you're fucked up.
Tired.
By the way,
Yeah, it's tired. It's tired.
tired.
But it also means to be fucked, like to have sex.
Okay, I don't know what I was thinking as well.
by the way, Ryan, me and Steve
lost the plot.
My best friend is British, so I feel like I should know more of these.
You just say you and Sneak was streaming. It's not a slur, goal. It's just a
No, I'm just letting him know. No, I'm just saying in general.
Dude, Wilbur literally asked me what I was doing on my stream. I'm pretty sure Ryan assumed.
Oh.
Well, I'm reading Sneak's chat. Both me and Wilbur are reading Sneak's chat.
Lost the plot.
Oh, my bad.
We'll say that again?
Lost the plot.
The plot or plop?
Plot.
I don't. That just sounds like a saying, like
Plot.
a phrase, not slang.
Plot.
Well,
plot.
I think in this sense, the plot is like.
Are you gonna stay longer, or are you ending soon?
I'm having fun hanging out.
Okay.
My Steve card is
In this sense, the plot would mean like.
Remember us in Cobblestone?
It's working.
Actually, I think I know where I have Cobblestone. I don't know why I asked.
My card is working.
Go sneak. Go sneak.
Yes. Dig you, bitch.
Any more British slang?
Mate.
Friend.
Nate?
Yeah, or pal. Mate? Dude.
Okay, at least Nate. Like, who's Nate?
Wend.
Wend. Is for me?
Nice one. This means completely different from the American one.
Is it sarcastic?
Yeah, it literally means you fucked up.
wait. Oh.
If a British
nice one?
Yeah, if a British person says nice one, it means you fucked up.
I mean, it means same here too. We can also be sarcastic here about it, like usually. Like I say it sarcastically. I think it's just a sarcastic trope that we would develop over time.
Hello? I'm back.
Hello?
Sneak's fucked up.
Did you start lagging?
Is it no, is that say right? Knackered?
He's fucked up. Look at his stream.
I hate this stupid Steve card mod pack so much, dude. I made a Steve cart. Someone was like, how is it going? I was like, it's great. As I said it found lava. It fell in lava. I made a second one. It took 2.5 hours to make. I made it with a thermal engine, so I didn't have to feed it coal. I gave it a bridge builder so it could, in liquid detector, so it could be like, that's lava, and it would build over the lava. And because it just barely caught out of reach while it was drilling, I just lava bucketed it myself and killed it. So all of my shit just burnt. So I've lost all of my Steve cart. That took literally 2.5 hours to assemble.
Good mod pack.
Anyway, some more slurs or some more slang.
Anyway, more slurs, smile.
Go white boy, say a slur.
So
scrummy.
Fucking angry, dude. I'm so angry.
Scrummy.
It's like
scrummy?
Gross.
Tasty. Scrummy.
Oh, like scrumptious.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very scrummy.
Skive.
Skydive.
No, Mr. Punk, like to bunk off something, like to not go.
I just want this thing to mine, and I just didn't want to have
to play hooky.
Would be. Is it like Skip's cool?
Yeah, I'll be skiving.
Just didn't want to have to mine.
Don't mine.
I need to. I need shit.
Nick as a verb, to nick something.
Steal.
Yeah, steal.
Yeah.
Steal. Trainers. It's our word for
isn't it?
It's our word
it was a clothing item, yeah.
It's our word for sneakers. Wanker.
Do you know some areas of America called those tennis?
Dude.
The thing about wanker is such a nuanced word, which I think that a lot of people don't get explained properly.
It's not like a general word for anyone you just don't like.
It's not. It's
like a degenerate almost. It sounds like.
Yeah, kind of. So it's like if I were to describe someone to you, I describe them. This person is a wanker. All right. So someone who goes to a fucking private school and brags about how rich his family is, and is also trying to get with every girl at the party, whilst also talking about how good his fucking lacrosse club is, you know.
So he's a douchebag.
Yeah, douchebag and wanker.
Yeah,
super. But you don't have the best word, which is wanky, which is to have the properties of making something into a wanker. So, for instance, if Tommy Innit were to release a video where instead of playing Minecraft, he talks about the plight of the Conservative Party in the UK, that'd be a wanky video and would make him a wanker. That's like Americans. You don't have
a wanky is like the conditions that make somebody a wanker?
Or just yeah. So have you heard the Arctic Monkeys' new album?
No.
That's a wanky album.
Okay, so don't listen to the album.
Oh no, it's loads of people like it. It's apparently a good album, but the lyrics are wanky. The lyrics are just like, I'm so cool and mysterious. It's fucking wanky. It's
like condescending almost.
It makes him into a wanker.
I think douchebag, like douchey, is the closest to the term.
Yeah.
What does douchebag even mean as a word or as a term?
Thank you for the raid, by the way, Gold. I was it was too much in turmoil to even acknowledge it. You raided me, and I clicked my lava bucket as you did, and I watched the entirety of my hopes and dreams crumble. So now I'm just strip mining as we talk about.
I love reading the many different spellings of the word wanky that your chat's trying to do.
They're doing their best.
It's WANKY, and it's a adjective. So you wouldn't say a wanky.
Like wonky.
Yeah, Ryan, you have like an army coming after you.
Yeah, you can handle
that.
I'm gonna go. Do you have marble I can borrow, Sneak, or anyone?
No.
I need marble.
I do.
Oh, yes, that person's right.
Wanky, I can have her now.
Wanky people have the same.
How much do you want to take?
I just want enough for like a floor of my house, like a couple stacks.
Sure.
But someone's explained it perfectly. Wanky has the same attributes as to be a fuckboy.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It was like a fuckboy.
Fuckboy and douchebag are kind of similar.
They're kind of similar, yeah.
Wanky would have attributes of a fuckboy.
Check if you go down my house, check the left.
Oh, I see it.
The one, the obsidian chest, the two next to each other. It's on the left one, I'm pretty sure.
I found it. As you're telling me where it is.
Pog.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Sneak. That was me giving you a kiss.
No.
He didn't accept it.
No kiss.
Well, I already gave it to you.
No.
So you can't deny it.
Too late. I have the receipt. Fuck you.
No, takes you back, man.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Bit of a cheeky wank, aren't I?
Dang.
Did I do it right, Wilbur? Did I do it right?
You used cheeky in the sense that you're misbehaving in that phrase that you used.
Well,
yeah, I'm a misbehaving fuckboy.
Well, he did kiss me without permission. He kissed me without permission.
A
little naughty, you know? Naughty.
A cheeky wanker would be someone who
clever.
I guess, yeah, kind of clever. Like, kind
I thought cheeky was like clever.
Yeah, so it'd be like, imagine if, imagine if you fucking, I kept realizing that in Minecraft, all my fucking cobblestone was going missing, and I couldn't find it. And it turned out that this whole time you'd been stealing it and then replacing it in my chest with something of like the same quantity to try and confuse me. That would be you being, oh, you cheeky wanker. That would be.
Didn't Gold do that to Cooper on SMP Live, or was it somebody else?
I did a furnace.
Yeah, you like hoppered his shit out of his furnace, and he was like freaking the shit out.
And he was high as fuck, so you're just like, what the fuck is going on? I'll go try to find a clip.
I remember that.
It's funny.
Yeah. I was gonna try to make it go like really far away into his like whole contraption, but I didn't have time to do it.
That would have been amazing if you had like connected it all the way to your fucking base, and that's how he found out it was you. That would have been fucking hilarious.
That would.
Someone points out a cheeky wanker would just be a troll.
Yeah.
That's what it does. Being a little troll.
Wait, I think Cooper put in a video.
Skipped nonce. Oh yeah, what does nonce mean?
Okay, that's pedophile. Yeah, I know that.
That one's fairly normalized. Shit. I don't want to break the redstone.
It's such a silly word for such a bad thing to do.
I feel like this
is like an Oompa type thing.
Most British people think it just means someone's stupid. I've lots of times I've explained to people that it doesn't mean that. Like I've had times where I just remember one of my friends did something stupid in a video game, and I said, "Why'd you do that?" He goes, "I'm sorry, I was just being a nonce." And I'm like, "What?"
Wait a second.
And he was like, "What?"
That's how he confessed to his crimes. It's straight then and there. He's too guilty.
Why Why are people saying Tubbo in my chat?
Is he in your chat?
No, he's probably fucking asleep. It's like literally 9 a.m. for you guys right now, right? He's probably sleeping, or he's probably going to school.
Probably going to school.
He's got class on Monday, right? It's Monday.
I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. I think I've set my alarm for midday, so I'm just gonna have like a 3-hour sleep, and then.
Is that how your schedule is, Wilbur? It's 3-hour naps.
I'm trying to fix it.
Me as
so
well.
The best way of fixing a sleep schedule is to wake up at the same time every day, no matter what.
You die, Gold.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did you die?
I saw on Sneak Stream that I was dead, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Where
I won't really respawn. Man.
Yeah, okay, I can give you a British sentence that is true of what I'm actually gonna do in real life. I'm going to oh fuck, I need to think of a word for that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab a cheeky meal deal down Tesco's. Because Tesco's have the best meal deals. Fight me. And then I'm probably gonna head on back to my gaff and nod off.
Nod off is like sleep is sleep.
I know some of those words.
Nod off is sleep. Do you know what gaff is?
House.
Did you?
Gaff is house.
I only guessed that off of context. I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Yeah, it's all just context clues really that we're going off of.
Do you know what a meal deal is?
Like it sounds like something at Tesco, like a.
Well, it just sounds like a.
Like your version of a 4 for 4.
Yeah, it just sounds like a combo.
Yeah, like a combo for a meal.
Like you would order at a fast food chain or something.
Yeah, it's basically it's our bread.
What is Tesco? I've heard that name thrown around a few times. I don't know what that's.
It's a supermarket.
Oh, okay.
We have like 8 supermarkets in the UK. You can't really compare. You can't compare them to America. Because all 8 of our supermarkets do the same fucking thing. They don't I know in America you have loads of different supermarkets, but they all do different things. In England, we just have 8 that all do the same thing.
Yeah. They have like specific products and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Hannah likes going to a Target, which is one because they have groceries and stuff, but they also have like clothes. You know what I mean? Like we have another place near our house that has just groceries, but it's more like it's a local grocer. So we support like a local area, and they have like local products and stuff like that.
I used to have an Asda next to my house, and I used to go there all the time until someone got stabbed there, and then they had to stop it being 24 hours.
A what? What?
I'm assuming it's just another one.
It's like a Walmart.
Yeah.
Asda.
Asda like is not a Walmart.
No.
Sorry, no. Is that? I think that's Aldi. Sorry.
Nothing can truly be comparable to the creature ass nature that Walmart is.
Here.
We have Aldi here as well.
Walmart is uncomparable.
To America slowly.
Weird, wild people go to Walmart.
We pronounce it Aldi.
I have an Aldi in one of my hometown.
Isn't that where you're at right now?
Aldi's is great. No, no. Like my specific town I was raised in, not like St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
It's like when a Chicago person says they're from Chicago, but they're secretly just from the suburbs that are surrounding Chicago. That's like it's very similar to how St. Louis people say they're from St. Louis.
I want chat to tell me if I miss any of these. We have Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Co-op, Asda, Lidl, Aldi, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's.
What fucking weird names?
Probably missing one.
Okay, but we can name all of ours, and it would be fucking weird as shit to him.
Yeah.
I don't know what America's slang even is.
I mean, your culture is so fucking pervasive into my life. I probably would know them.
Do you know what Walmart is?
Yeah, you know White Castle.
Yeah, Wilbur, do you know what a bay is?
No, I've never heard of bay.
BAE, like before anyone else.
The what?
Never heard of that.
You like
a term of endearment.
It's like a special one.
Yeah,
do you know drip?
Yeah, I know drip.
Swag.
Like extreme coolness.
Oh yeah,
like swag.
Drip is clothing.
What about
fashion.
epic?
No, what about knocked up?
Pregnant.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What are these terms?
Gold,
Really, Gold?
Gold, I'm convinced that you stare at Minecraft all day.
What about T? Wilbur, what T?
T?
Yeah.
T-E-A?
Yeah.
No, like T? Yeah, T-E-A.
Like, what's the T?
A watery drink that's...
Okay,
but you know,
but
it's
to
not,
us,
here it's
yeah, we say, what's the T?
Yeah,
like,
it's like drama. It's like gossip.
I know that one.
Do you know? I don't even know how to describe the word yeet.
That would be the fucking verb or whatever, you know.
Do you know what yeet is, Wilbur?
Yeah, to throw something.
I love
or
yeets.
Extreme exclamation.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
Yeet.
You Americans need some better fucking slang, dude. Holy shit.
I'm looking at I'm trying to find other words. They seem really basic.
These are pretty. Some of these are really basic. I don't know.
I just think they've been very normalized.
I think American culture just gets normalized everywhere for some reason.
Yeah, it's because we won't shut the fuck up about it.
True.
That's true.
These just seem like words you guys also do. Like to hang out seems like something you guys would also do in the UK.
Hang out.
Yeah. Hang out.
Have a crush on somebody. Wait, don't you think you fancy someone if you have a crush on them?
Yeah, we use both.
Okay. Do you see to dump someone?
Yeah, dump is used.
I just feel like ours are a lot of stolen slang. I don't feel like we have anything like super.
This website lists American slang as epic fail. That's one of our slang apparently is epic fail.
God.
What the fuck? That's like 2012.
What the fuck?
I know.
Epic fail. Fucking Tobuscus is like, yep, that's my legacy.
Tobuscus did a lot of shit.
That's my legacy.
Fail.
What is a legacy?
It's planting seeds in a garden you won't get to see.
America.
That was very profound and I'm sad now.
You helped me make a difference in a place where even orphan immigrants could make a difference and rise up.
I forget the rest.
I'm running out of time. I'm running out of my time.
Arms up.
Eyes up.
Oh, I thought Wilbur was about to leave. I was like, oh.
No.
No.
It's
Is
the
that Hamilton?
saddest song in Hamilton.
Yeah, I figured it might have been Hamilton.
No, that's not the saddest song in Hamilton.
Usually when people start singing Playwright, I just assume it's Hamilton at this point.
I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me. I change the tune every time. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf.
Oh.
That's
Never mind. Yeah, that's just
Wilbur sing
I've watched it. Like,
I also the bit that always gets me is the fucking I spoke out about slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And
yeah,
time.
I listened to like an hour ago.
The last song. Have I told you what I'm proudest of?
I would love to watch Hamilton with you over someday if you're down to ever watch it again. I feel like you watched it like 5 times now. I bet.
I watch it again, of course.
I love Hamilton. It's such a. I never listened to it back in the day when it was first.
I want to watch
popular.
I've never seen it.
I watched it when it came on Disney Plus. I'm like, oh, this actually is good. I never gave it a shot back in the day.
Never watched it.
It's really good.
I don't know. I had an ex-girlfriend that knew like everything from Frozen, like literally every single line from Frozen. So like I'm kind of
the same thing.
I know, but it kind of triggers some like primal rage in me when people start like singing along to music at like Playwright as it happens. Not that like singing, I don't know. It just kind of annoys me. Like when
he hates fun.
I'm not saying like, I don't know. It's something about like if it's my first experience and somebody is like. Because I never watched Frozen, and the person I dated was like, I fucking love Frozen. I know the entirety of it, and I was like, oh fuck no, and I had to watch it at some point, and the entire time I'm like digesting Frozen for the first time. They were regurgitating every single line like clockwork, and that's
fair.
And I was like, I literally, even if I liked this movie, which I didn't, I couldn't even enjoy it because like everything was just getting like segued.
Okay, that's the thing. Is that common in America? Do you just talk over films?
No,
in theaters, we'll applaud at movies in America.
At the end, maybe.
Like
or if it's like insane.
No, like in like Avengers movie, like a Marvel movies will clap at it.
The director's not there.
Because people are fucking stupid. It's the same reason we clap when planes land.
Who are you clapping to?
Most of the time they don't clap though. It's like a depends on.
Very.
It's like it's just kind of like it's like sharing excitement with the people you're watching it with.
If the build up is that intense.
Yeah, usually like big movies. At least
I know you guys clap when planes land. That was so funny to me when I took my flight from
that
when I took the flight from, I flew from Denver to
Some
San
people
Diego,
do, Gold. Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
They clapped on the landing, and I was so fucking tired. I fucking almost started laughing. It was so funny.
That shit's so dumb.
I've never been to an airport, so I don't know. It's like
I can't say I've seen that happen either, but I know people do it.
San Diego, that's it.
Fucking clapping with the plane.
And international, but that's
so
count.
Funny. It's like fucking clapping when the bus driver pulls in.
Clapping when your food arrives.
Dude, Hannah and I went to see the Sonic movie, and
I want to see that.
It's really good. Honestly, I really liked it.
A lot of sexual tension in that
but
movie,
the entire time, there was literally a couple commentating the entire thing, like together,
like Mystery Science Theater.
Like they were like, "Oh, don't do that! Don't do it, Sonic! Don't do it!" And then like the government agent at the end, like the government, yeah, like literally like a live commentator, and then like a fucking like a government agent shows up at one point. He's like, "We have something for you. It's compensation for your service or whatever." And this guy was like, "Oh, that better be like $1 million or some shit, man." Like I was like, it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like nobody fucking wants to hear your make fucking YouTube content if you want people to hear you talk.
That guy's probably a YouTuber, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
yeah,
it was like a fucking 40-year-old dude and his wife. I was like, is this what you get your sick kicks out of? Like irritating people in a theater in public? Like, shut up. It was so dumb.
It's like Nick.
You're just jealous.
That was like literally in February and it still pisses me off.
That sucks.
Yeah, sucks to suck.
My life is hard.
I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. Probably shouldn't brag. Amazing stuff.
We've got to watch it, Wilbur. I know you didn't.
Only problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish. I got to holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge.
I'm a diamond in the rough.
I'm a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech unimpeachable.
That's why Hamilton, Gold.
Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to turn this spark into a flame. But it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am Will.
I will.
Hi.
Okay.
ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony
that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly.
Sure.
They swore in a Broadway musical.
Swearing.
Essentially, they tax us relentlessly.
So is it a play?
It's a play, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He ain't never
it was filmed like 4 years ago for Disney Plus, or they filmed it without. The original cast was on Broadway like 4 years ago, and they never filmed it until I guess before they were about to leave. But they didn't release it anywhere until now. I guess they're waiting for someone to buy the rights to it. Wilbur just singing it in the background.
I was about to say, Wilbur's just silently singing against himself.
You can tell Wilbur likes
Think
Hamilton.
about it, the DMCA, yo.
My country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shit.
I
do not live without an anarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, how you say? Oh, anarchy.
Anarchy.
When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot.
What's your first song from Hamilton, Wilbur?
Non-stop.
Me too.
That's the best one.
That one goes so
I can do
hard.
the entirety of Guns and Ships, and My Shot as well, as you could tell from me.
Yeah. I forget which one is Guns and Ships. Was that? Oh, never mind.
I'm taking it off by the veins, making red cuts, I'm never gonna stop until I make a drop, and then I'm gonna scatter the remains and watch me engage, and I'm escaping, I'm arranging them. Ow. Go to France for more funds and come back with more guns.
Sounds like an Eminem song just then.
Eminem walked so Hamilton could run.
That's a cursed fucking tweet.
What's gonna do on the bench? I mean, no one has more resilience so much as my practical tactical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back? I need my right hand man back.
No, it kind of sounds like an epic rap battle of history.
I can do Rap God by Eminem as well. Don't get me wrong. I touch on all the greats. I touch on Lin-Manuel Miranda and Eminem.
Don't they say epic rap battles of history like in the play, or am I just thinking of it wrong?
What a great channel.
There is a rap battle in the play.
They say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a cabinet battle on this side. Yeah, they do that.
That's basically an epic rap battle of history.
They don't say epic rap battle.
It's so funny if they said that.
Who won? You decide.
Who won? You decide. Oh my god, I'd fucking die.
On your phone. Scan
the mod I'm using, it's Tekkit. Tekkit main. Why the title says Tekkit, because I'm playing Tekkit.
You are?
It's called,
that was a really mean answer to that simple question.
Is there a more British answer for that? Is there a more British way to say that? Wilbur being mean.
Being mean?
Like, yeah, like what? Say what?
A dickhead?
Yeah, like
what? He's
a nonce.
No. No.
You're being a bit noncy.
No.
Yeah. No. You gotta calm down.
No. I am none of that. I do not do any of that.
There's loads of like insulting words to use about him, but there's no words I can think of that's like mean, like be rude.
Be mean, Wilbur.
Dude, I cannot.
Harsh? Is harsh a word used in America?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's a bit harsh. It's like uncalled for.
4:30. What the fuck?
You tell harsh.
Cannot believe I fucking ruined my second Steve card. I'm so fucking angry.
What a throw.
No talk, me angry.
Wilbur doesn't need to try an American accent. He can definitely do one. I've heard him do it.
Can I?
What? Could have sworn you've done an American accent. Maybe it was somebody else.
I do. I can do a good impression of an American doing a British accent.
Yes, you can.
Go for
it.
Yep, that's fair.
Hello, my name is Russell Brand, and I live on the Thames and eat fish and chips. Now excuse me while I go and talk to the Queen. That was an American trying to do a British accent.
Here's me doing a British person doing an American accent. Hey guys, let's go down to the NASCAR. Yeehaw, partner.
I say all of those things.
I don't think I've ever actually. Oh no, I'm going New Zealand. Look at me, I'm just fiddling into this one. I don't really. Fuck it. What can I say? Give me an American sentence to say, and I'll try and do it in an American accent.
I am American.
I am American. I sort of can do it. I don't know. I'm sort of going Canadian.
Yeah, you're kind of your accent's kind of throwing yourself out.
How do you know
it is 9 a.m. and I haven't slept.
I am American.
How do you know if you have an American accent? Or like
that's what...
Oh my god, how do you know you have an American accent?
No, it's just what people sound like trying to be American. I am American.
I can't do it. I can't keep myself locked in America. I do it for a bit. And then it just
yeah, you have it like 3 words, and then it's just like nothing.
I'm trying my best, or I'm going New Zealand as I'm saying it. Literally, this is I'm just gonna have to do a New Zealand accent. I'm just stuck like this forever. This is me.
Oh yeah, man.
I played Half-Life Alyx today, and I was very happy to find out that the character who talks to you for the entire game is from New Zealand. So I was just constantly, every time he'd be like, "Careful, Alyx, there's a zombie." I'd go, "Oh yeah, zombie, yeah."
Oh, dude, how much of Half-Life Alyx have you done? It's so good.
I've not even got past the first level yet. So
you got your VR stuff today?
I'm on VR.
I'm on the 3rd level. Yeah, I'm on the 3rd. I've got the Valve Index. Yes.
Me as well. You got it for free.
No, I didn't get it for free.
No, you got Half-Life Alyx for free.
Not the headset for free.
I got the game for free. Yeah. No, I didn't get that. I had to pay good money for this Valve Index.
Good money, yes.
Good money.
I fucking love this accent, man. It is literally, this accent carries me through everything. I fucking love it. It is brilliant.
Is that how you talk normally?
This is honestly gold. It's turning that way.
I've been playing Undertale recently on stream, and I decided to give Sans the voice of JFK from Clone High, and it's like I don't know how to really pinpoint his accent.
I like your words, Magic Man.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Like I don't know where the fuck that's from. Like Boston, maybe?
Something like that.
Where the fuck is JFK from? but
America.
Because usually Sans like a kind of a deeper voice, but I just like giving the fucked up.
Yeah, I'd say
JFK
Boston is the closest to it.
JFK's voice is just constantly rising in pitch through his sentences.
Yeah.
It's always like talking in exclamation points at the end.
I don't know what show it's from.
Clone High.
If I was to guess, it would be kind of like this.
Yeah, it's just
but
going,
way
like,
pitchier.
Higher in like volume.
If it's a really long sentence, do I have to start low so I have enough time to go high?
No, like he starts a lot higher.
Yeah, that's what.
He gets really angry. And gets confused halfway through his sentences.
That sounds like me.
Oh my fucking god, it's gold. It's gold.
It
Holy shit. What are we going to do about gold? Maybe we throw him in the river.
Where's the JFK thing from? It's literally a character called, he's JFK.
Hey Sneak, do you know how to answer questions without being snarky to your chat?
No.
No, you're supposed
No,
to be
I
an
don't.
asshole to your chat.
No, I do not.
Literally, Sneak's chat is just like, hey Sneak, just sorry to ask,
no,
just wondering what overlay you use on your channel. You're just like, yeah, funny you should ask that, fucking idiot. It's clearly that if you would avert your stupid eyes down below the screen, you could see the name of my Twitter designer.
It's so true. It's so true. It's more of that we literally just said like the character JFK from Clone High, but like we literally said exactly what it is, and this person was like, I don't understand this whole like JFK thing. Like, what is JFK? What? I don't understand.
Hey Sneak, just wondering who the character in your profile picture is. Oh my god, ban that guy.
Man, I got
to be fair, I'll ban that guy too.
Can I ban someone, Snake?
No.
Don't I have modding a chat?
You could ban people if you actually sat and were mod.
Bro, I've done that before though.
You can't just ban somebody out of nowhere. You can't if somebody's a dumbass.
I do my chat.
Kern's giving me a funny look, and I don't really want to deal with it.
No, you can't. You can't ban Kern because then he'll just spam ping me in my Discord for no reason.
I think. Oh, you enjoying my energy?
Somebody asked what Clone High is. Clone High.
Hey Sneak, you enjoying that energy, huh? On the energetic infusion.
Yeah, yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you're enjoying my energy. Yeah, pay for it, motherfucker.
How much do you want?
8 diamonds, right in that chest. You know what to do.
All right. What if I give you a stack? Will you leave me alone forever?
Well, 64 divided by 8 is how many days I'll leave you alone.
What chest?
Wilbur,
This
do you have
chest?
a calendar to keep back?
Do I pay in my chest? Like in here? Okay.
No, pay in mine. Put in mine.
You have a stack of diamonds.
Thank you. Let me just.
Boop. Boop, boop. I'm a rich bitch.
You're safe for 8 days.
Wait, do you have?
Did you really have to calculate that?
Yeah, I'm not very smart.
Me neither. Okay.
I feed the mods. It's been 7 days. Let them out of the basement.
Ban that guy.
Nah, the last person I've had to ban like 4 people tonight. So.
Tonight.
wait, why? What happened?
2 self-advertisements. Some dude was very brave actually. Some dude advertised and I was laughing at him, and then some guy was like, oh, shut up, you Minecraft full-time idiot, or some shit, and I was like, why the fuck are you even here? And then I roasted him for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Recently I've been playing parkour in Hypixel, right? Like the housing parkour. And the kids in there are just like are middle school bullies. They're like, oh, look at Chris playing parkour, what a loser. I'm like, you're also playing parkour, you know that, right? Like you're also doing this too.
Yeah, the funniest thing is when people come into my stream and make fun of me, it's like you literally joined this stream.
Yeah, like I don't know, like
you clicked over here.
They were built or something like that. Like we're not meant to do this shit. Like I don't know what their issue is. I think they just want attention, but it's like it's so like such weird logic.
They're too young.
Yeah, too young.
They're not old like me.
Okay, time for my meal deal and then my bed. Farewell.
Me too, to be honest with you. I'm about to go to
Bye,
sleep.
Wilbur.
Boomer is.
Bye bye.
Hi, Wilbur. Boomer is giving me the look of let me go shit. So I think
I also would like to go shit.
I think I will head off for the night. Oh, wow,
I'm gonna go too.
I've been streaming for 2 hours. Smile.
Well, 4 in the morning, so.
Yeah, my eyes speed cut out.
You stream at such a weird ass time, Sneak.
I streamed later today because I was busy. I was
busy.
I did a bunch of the things today. I was an adult, but yeah. All right, time for me to go.
Bye, guys.
Okay, chat. All right, chat. Fuck you, Wilbur. Ban that guy. Wilbur, I appreciate you a ton for hanging out and talking. I love having I like having fun serious conversations with Wilbur because I feel like I get to actually like talk to somebody who's like knowledgeable about stuff I'm not. So it's fun to like hear your opinions on things, especially from like a non-American perspective, to be perfectly honest. It's a lot of fun. I'm pissed off about the Steve cart. We will never make another Steve cart. Do not talk about that mod pack to me. I will get upset. Okay? Sound good? Anyway, I appreciate all the love and support tonight. The view counts and the sub count have been super well. Thanks to Tech It recently and all my friends involved. It's been really cool to see. And I've been appreciating it a ton. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than thanks a ton. Trying to think. Not many people are online. Not sure who to raid.